All praise. 4104. Alkanah. Y'all, we give you the glory all the time. Allah. I'm nothing without you. Do all things through your house by Shem Yahushua. And we praise you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we praise you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I let you fall. All the trials to good at peace. My God, you've been good to me. Yeah, yeah. You had my back, pushed me on. Push you made me strong. At times didn't know what to do. Don't want credit, gratitude. That's all I'm gonna show to you. Victory we have in you. Promises, know they true. Keep your word, know you do. Keep him first, what we do. The Messiah, showed and proved. Come and try, you can sing it with me now. Praise God, oh yeah. Kala Yahweh, Shemyahushua, praise ya. Oh yeah, give you the glory for. Oh yeah. Think of that on the flows where I lay. Sit back, meditate. You got how far than came. How can I not give him praise? How can I not give back? Give hope to the hope. Open my heart, give charity. Tunnel vision, stay focused. Might catch me laughing and joking. Don't do the follow that's bogus. Talk about ancestors, switchcraft, hocus pocus. Picking up where they left us. Keep your mind focused. Cause the knowledge we had. I just quote you, praise ya. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kala. And we praise ya. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I made it this far. And we praise ya. Oh yeah. I sit back, meditate. I could not give you the praise ya. Oh yeah. Thank you for it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm sorry. I give you the praise. Sit back, meditate. I be crazy. We gonna lift your name. My house, we gonna serve the Lord.
Oh, just a little taste of the Raka Kodash. That's the wonderful sounds of Akana 104. Gifted of the Holy Spirit. And we thank him for that rendition. And one more, let me set him up so we can go into our presentation as we get started tonight. Okay. Boy, there's a delay, ain't it? It's all right. We're going to get there. Here it comes. All praises be to the Most High.
Yahweh is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Amen. We are the church, that church that was in the wilderness before the angel of Yah. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Who is she that looketh forth as the morning, fair as the moon, clear as the sun, and terrible as an army with banners? I went down into the garden of nuts to see the fruits of the valley, and to see whether the vine flourished and the pomegranates budded. For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold oppression, for righteousness, but behold a cry. Return, return, O Shulamite, return, return, that we may look upon thee. What will he see in the Shulamite? As it were the company of 2 armies. His bride was prepared before him in glory. The people that stood with him was his church, the body of the Hamashach. They are Christ, his people, Israel. Our villages were pillaged, our women ravaged, our children were sold for wine. It was he that would come for us. Nation was against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Ha, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ai, ba, da, za, ka, ra, sha, ta.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. Yes, Lord, we thank you. We bless you. And we praise you as we wait on my guest. This is part 2. Part 2, where's the link? Okay, here it comes. This is part 2 of 1 that we shared last night. There's your link. And we're going to wait for Mandinki Mali, JJ7000 to come on in, Jeremiah Judah. And IBM shall be joining us as well. As long as we can get JJ up in here. I see IBM is in the chat. Hey, cuz, how you doing? Good seeing you tonight. If you after hearing the presentation, you want to listen And come on in and say hello. You can. Most feared debater is in the house. Where you at, Jay? There you go. Is that you, Jay?
All right. Can you hear me loud and clear, Elder?
Loud and clear. You want IBM to come on your
You
phone?
hear me?
You want to come in on mine?
He come on your phone.
All right.
And then just go on his phone. And then just. Yeah, Apostle said call him.
Call Apostle, okay. All right.
All right. All right. Peace and blessings, Elder. How you feel? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear, man. And I'm feeling pretty good today, man. You know, things are good, man. I got no right to, nothing to complain about. I did listen to some things today.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What'd you say? Where you at? Do some things today.
Oh, there we go.
Got to echo a little bit here. We can take care of you in a minute, though. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? We want to continue. We did it yesterday.
Hold on. Let me see something here. If this echo is coming in because I got this.
I'm going to call you, all right? Because I think we're going to have to do it again. Echo, Elder?
Hold on for 1 minute. Let me see if I can find where I got you at. I think you up top here. And that's where the problem is. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Yeah, you might have to call me too and just put you on because I only have one channel open. So both of y'all might have to call in. If we can't get ready, I have to do it like we did it last night. Shalom, family. Okay, we're having a little technical difficulties here, but we'll be right with you as soon as IBM and JJ7000 sign in. This is part 2 of examining the Neteru. If you missed last night, you missed a very good show. I expect no less tonight as we look in part 2. You see what's going on. Okay. I see the missus. Message in there, straight message when I call. Oh, okay, hold on. That shouldn't have happened. That should not have happened. Let me see if I can call you, Jay. Went straight to voicemail. Huh. Let me see. Okay, there go ding. There you go. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with my connection. I guess we're going to operate how we did yesterday.
Yeah, because there was an echo. I see your madam. She's sending praises to you, brother.
My queen.
Yeah, your queen, man. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Benny Hayes in the building. I love you. Thank you for supporting and always being on my side. Shout out to Sister Kareem Alliance, Dan, Elder Apostle for, letting us get the platform, IBM, and the rest of the truth seekers.
Right. Try it one more time, Indigenous. Try it one more time. If not, I'll put
Can't get in?
he's saying he's going to the machine, but I ain't got no machine.
And she said, yeah, it did go to your answer machine.
It did? Okay, here he come.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, and I'll just bring both of y'all together, merge. Okay, how's that? Y'all together? JJ, you here?
I'm here.
IBM, you here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, let me just put it down with the mic. And we should be good to go.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, we want to continue where we left off yesterday. Like I said, you can't cover all this in one day. For those who weren't here yesterday, we're basically going over what is the true meaning of a Neteru. From our studies, the ancient Egyptians, the Cometics, or whatever you want to call it, they looked at the Neteru in two ways. They looked at them as a human being and a divine being. You see? So like, Amenhotep III in the 18th dynasty, he's a man, but was not born a Neteru or divine. See, he became Neteru, the good God. See, they don't want to tell you that. So he goes through a coronation and a ritual. This is the information that these so-called Kemetic practitioners should be teaching. You know how a lot of us are. When we're teaching the Bible, we stick a lot to what's going on. We might be like a little bit 2% off, and IHBK maybe 40% off or whatever. But Jabari never pulls up a source. Never goes into the pyramid text, never goes into the coffin text or the Book of the Dead, the Book of the Heavenly Cow, any of it. He wants us to believe that these people just was practicing. And Indigenous, I'm going to let him introduce himself, and we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. Go ahead.
Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love, apostles. Peace and love to the chat. Peace and love, everybody's watching. Peace and love, everybody's going to watch. This is just madness, apostle. I'm gonna explain to you why I say that, brother. At some point in this discussion, they have to change the lie. The lie has to change, right? Now, the lie was that they didn't believe that these deities, were literal. I mean, they didn't believe they were real. They believed they were literal, according to Jabari, okay? And we showed yesterday how literal and real mean the same thing, okay? And you heard Reggie say it, and when you was up on the panel a day after, So that is the question. Are they literal beings, y'all? did these people believe that they were literal beings is the title. See, JJ's a debater, see, and he has to play nice with y'all because he wants to get y'all to debate. I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to put you like this. Y'all changed the argument. Y'all changed the lie to another lie. Were they divine or not? See? You are asking, are they divine, when the title is, did they believe that they were literal beings? And he's saying, oh, well, some of the kings were divine or, literal being, oh, yeah, I'm not saying the kings weren't deified. So then you just lost. You're agreeing with JJ. The whole point is, were they literal beings, not if they were divine or not. Not if he went over whether they were divine. If just one of the pharaohs were deified, it happened. Just like they say in one dynasty, they had the retainer sacrifices. Some people say they had them in the second dynasty too, the first two dynasties. But, a lot of people say first, we talking about first dynasty. We know they had them then. Okay? But these guys, that's the retainer sacrifices. And then JJ's also going over with literal, what we showed yesterday, where he started that argument with Jabari. So, like I said, these arguments have been had, and it don't matter. They're trying to cover up their first lie by adding another lie to it and saying, oh, JJ didn't say they were divine. JJ didn't say they were divine. That's not a part of the debate. Were they literal beings to these people? That's the debate. That's right. And beings, it don't matter whether they divine or human. Y'all wake up. It doesn't have nothing to do with divine or human. It's all about, did they believe they were literal beings?
Mercy.
This is the same thing that Jabari's doing, and they just trying to protect Jabari's debate because he's still on a month-long campaign trying to prove that Reggie didn't smash his boots, that he didn't dust him off, and Reggie dusted him off, and they're on a month-long campaign, and any of these flunkies that want to get on board and get on side of this team, they all of a sudden want to defend Jabari's honor. They cannon fodder. I heard Netta say that yesterday. I've been saying that a lot, and I hear Netta say it yesterday. Throw Reggie up there as cannon fodder. I've been saying that, JJ. I heard Netta say it yesterday. But anyway, that's
still in your move, huh?
They always do it, Apostle. And it seems becoming more frequent now. They doing it the day after, bro.
Well, guess what I heard today? No, you can't listen, man. You can't write this thing no better than what they did. They got, what they said today?
What?
Today, they say the Nectar or the Neteru was not literal, but in except 3 cases.
Yeah.
So that's like saying, I got 8 puppies to sell, but except 3 of them, I can't sell. Or I'm selling 8 puppies, but I ain't gonna sell 3 of them.
Yeah, only 3 of them are literal.
Only 3. I mean, come on, man. What is this? If it's one. If it's one that's literal, the argument is over. Talking about only 3. When I heard that today, I couldn't believe it.
Hey, hold up. One is real, Apostles, not literal. One is real. Remember, that's the boys' argument.
Yeah.
They're literal, not real.
Right. They're literal, not real.
And then what I've been saying, they're all synonymous.
Now there's 3 of them though that's real.
Yeah. So that's just like JJ said a couple years ago on the video yesterday. That's enough. Just one is enough.
Yeah. Boy, I'll tell you.
They just can't admit that. Yeah, we can hear you, JJ. They just can't admit that they wrong about it.
Let me do a mic check. Y'all. I just want to make sure that the people that's in the chat, those that are in the chat listening, I want to make sure you can hear everybody. You can hear me, you can hear IBM, and you can hear JJ loud and clear. If you can hear us, put a 1 in the chat, please. While you're doing that, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel to help the algorithm, okay? To help more people, or even you, when I'm doing the show, you will get notified in time that I'm going on the air live on this channel. So just type a 1 if you can hear me, if you can hear JJ, and if you can hear IBM loud and clear. Please do that. IBM, you got your TV on? Do you have your TV on?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. I ain't heard nothing from JJ yet, but when, I ain't.
Well, if you can hear yourself, you can hear JJ.
Well, I haven't been listening to the TV. I had it on mute, so I'm not listening right now. Hold on.
Yeah, just turn it on real quick and then mute it back up.
All right, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. I'm trying to see if the people can hear you.
They got ones in the chat.
They got ones in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear us.
Okay.
All right, let me deal with this. I mean, this is really getting out of hand. Now all of a sudden, only 1 or 2 of them is Neteru beings, y'all. They literally live the earth. No, every king after the second dynasty, they became Neteru. Now let me teach you this. All right, in the debate I just had, I showed you 1 person that was a Neteru on earth, and then 30 years later, he was deified on earth as he was still living. He became divine on earth. He had a place of worship, all that. So I covered both bases of a Neteru with 1 person in the debate. It's not my fault it went over your head. That ain't my fault. I do this information for the like-minded people. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. I'm not going to keep casting pearls in front of swine because you ain't even trying to learn, because you're trying to protect a narrative that's been beat up since 8 years ago, and now he's continue to try to change the story, ladies and gentlemen. First, the argument was, I think, Jabari, these people thought them deities was real. Oh, no, man, it's just the principle. It just represents the air and no, it don't. What they praying to him for? Well, that's because we be praying to, the principle. Then what they killing? Now let's go back to the first dynasty. Well, what they doing killing people when the king died? His royal court, his concubines, his court jesters, his army. What's the excuse for that, Jabari? Oh, it never happened. Then, and when I showed him, well, it happened on certain occasions. Let's get it to all
Yeah, I mean, they even killed the puppy. If he had a dog, they killed the dog.
That's what I said. Just like I said, if I was the Pharaoh's favorite cousin, I would be all the way over in Morocco on the other side of Africa. I'm trying to tell you, if he coughed and act like he was sick for like a couple of days, I'm out. I'm not going to be in that tomb with him being a sacrifice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they was having him in too, Apostle. So like I said, that's my joke too. Abraham got up out of there because he didn't want to be a sacrifice.
Go ahead, man. I tell you. Lord, today.
Go ahead, JJ. My bad, JJ.
This is wrong. Okay, so let me just get into how I just taught them how one. We was in the 18th dynasty. I told you 2 divine kings on earth that were deified before they left the earth. That's your divine being. Then I showed you how they become Neteru. Now I'm going to show you this. So The day that Amenhotep III took the throne, he was made Neteru, while still fully human. The ritual, this is the ritual. At his coronation, priests performed the Ha'im Nasut. He was giving the 5 royal names, including his throne name, Netmatre, a birth name, Amenhotep, the ruler of Thebes. He received a key, royal, the divine life force, or Ka, of kingship, and was crowned with the double crown. Now, the evidence is at the Red Chapel of Hatshepsut at Karnak. It preserves the standard coronation formula used in 18th dynasty kings. So Amun will place the crown on the new king and declares his titles. So for Amenhotep III, his colossal statues from Luxor show him at this moment male body, Neem's headdress, bull tail, cartouche enclosing his birth name. He is called Neter in inscriptions from year 1. So at this point, he is Neter, the good God, but he is not Amun or Re yet. He is a human being who has joined the category of gods, since they still believe in the gods, as their intermediary. Like Christ would be the intermediary between human and the Most High Creator. He's an intermediary. So you can go to the poetical stela of Thutmose III and it gives a formula. This is what it says, Haru Unconsciousness. I have made you a nectar. Did I give you the museum, Cairo OG 34010? I run museum citations in this debate, and Yaron gets up in front of the people and say, well, I wasn't looking for primary sources. That wasn't important to me. You don't need to be judging, sir. What is you doing, judging? If primary sources and somebody agreeing with me through the whole debate is agreeing with me, and y'all picked this again, Yaron? And I'm showing you Amenhotep right here as being a divine being. At the 30-year reign, he turns into the God on earth, Yara. Then I showed you how it was before he became divine. He was the Neter Nephers. Now he's a Neter right there, the Neter position. You maintain my eye. You build the army. You feed the temple statue. You make judgments. At that point, he's acting like what we would say a president, but he is embodied by the divine spirit at this time. And they looked at him as, a Neter.
Mm-hmm.
A God can only touch a God with cleaning or feeding the statue. That's how they looked at it, sir. When you feed the statue. See, Jabari, you know nothing about this. If you do, you ain't telling. So at this point, he is the Neter, the good guy, right? That's what I said. So he was the good guy, but he is not Amun Re. He's a human being that joined the category as an intermediary. Okay, I took you out to the poetical stele of Thutmose III, who gives a formula. I gave you the Cairo CG 34018 museum citation. So this made him not born. His authority came from the fulfilling Ma'at and the office granted at coronation. That's how he becomes the Neter on earth. As human Neter, his male role was explicit. He was the husband to Queen Tyre, father to heirs. He was known as a strong bull. His said festival, beginning in year 30, required him to run a course to prove his male vigor. The office demanded a physically potent male body. Now, watch this, y'all. See, y'all right? You weren't paying attention. You should have been paying attention. Now I'm going to show you how this king becomes divine. On earth, at the Opet and deification. This is an Opet festival that you know nothing about. Now they're going to be saying it tomorrow like indigenous say. Regurgitate. After the coronation of Amenhotep III underwent rituals that made him a divine Neter, dwelling on earth, worship in his lifetime. Rookies. The ritual is called the Opet Festival that you know nothing about, Jabari. Yara, anybody else is trying to get in front of this train. Because Jabari gonna get ran over with this information. I promise you. He don't want to see this. So he putting y'all up there like Nino Brown put the little girl in front of him, dodging bullets. Y'all go through any streams to try to distract me and talk about my mama, my grandma, I'm doing this and that. Get to the information. Oh, JJ has no discipline, no decorum, and he this and that. They went on a 2-day arrest and no information to prove his point. Just a fake celebration like he brought down the mighty Mantika Mali, as D&T would call it. So after coronation, ladies and gentlemen, right? Like I say, he underwent rituals that made him divine, a diviner, dwelling on earth. The ritual is the OPEC festival. Each year in the second month, Aket Amenhotep III sailed with Amun on the bark from Karnak to the Luxor Temple. The release is at the where it's recorded at the lecture. Sorry about that. So you have the procession. This is how he becomes divine. The king accompanies Amun, Mut, and Khonsu to Luxor. The birth room, he enters Mama seat along with Amun inscription. His father Amun embraced him that he might establish his kingship. Now we have another part of the divine ritual, ladies and gentlemen, reconception. Amun transmits the Ka royal into him. The king is mystically reconceived by the god. This is what these people thought was real. This is their belief. This is their dogma. They ain't gonna get over. They didn't literally believe in none of this stuff. Hey guys, what do you mean, Amun Ra? They literally believed these beings were real. These rituals were real. They wasn't just doing it to just be practicing. Now, look at you. So, where was that? Divine birth card at Luxor. Wait, no, I'll skip something. Hold on. So here it is, the evidence of, like I say, living deification, right? So this is not symbolic. His Ka was considered recharged, and he functioned as a living God for the next year. The evidence living deification at Soleb in Nubia. Well, Hotep was kicking it. He built a temple to himself. Neteru, Lord of Nubia, the great living God. And this is a divine God on earth walking around. He's a being, ladies. Don't let him fool you. Well, some of them was, no, and all the kings were Neterus. Because it's a position. Because he's a being and he's human. All the kings took care of the divine statue because they felt there was a divine being, Neter, a divine Neter being in that statue. And some of them didn't even wait till they died, Jabari and Sassy. You know what they did? Amenhotep style. He deified himself on earth and he worshiped God. That made him a divine birth legend carved at Luxor. See? It claims impregnated by Queen Mutmaya, Amenhotep, who should rule, is a son who came from my limbs. This made him Neter, son of God in flesh. Neter, you don't even know your name. You're son of God. Yes, it is, son. It's my fault. Neter is son of God. You an atheist? What the heck's going on there, sir? They just sound like a cool name. I don't understand how you can even be going again. It says your name's son of God. The divine birth legend, like I told you. Okay, I read that. Now, his maleness as divine Neter. Now, I'm going to teach you this. I'm almost done with this, and I'm going to show you my sources. Then we can elaborate on what I said. And, I got a couple more PDFs I can get into, just teaching, see, at the Lions Den Academy of Education and Information, we bring it out. You hear me? That's what we do. We ain't playing with the sources. But according to Yara, anybody don't let Yara judge your debate because he said primary sources are not important. You see? Can you hear me? Are you still listening?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay. All right.
I'm right here.
You probably ain't heard. Yeah, look. None of the guys they have comedic teachers out here. They ain't saying none of this stuff in 7,000 breaking out. They'll be saying it like they just said, they ain't gonna wait the next week. You're gonna be doing it in 2 hours. Yeah? So just now heard it 2 hours ago and they're up there trying to teach it and messing it up. But Reggie, you should know all this. I don't understand why you never broke this down. Because you know why you ain't breaking it down, Reggie?
Because he was right along board with Jabari and Jabari's argument, saying the same thing, showing dingling hieroglyphs, and tongue get hard every time he shows them, looking like Alf, and you're getting on my nerves, you regurgitator.
Okay. We'll just beat him up with the information. We throw a couple of swipes at him though. But yeah, come on, Reggie, what are you doing? You in front of my argument, bro, and you was the wrong person. Because with this information I bring out right here, they shouldn't be talking about this for a month ago. It should already be decided. But like if Reggie did prove that one king was a Neteru or whatever, he won. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Well, now they over there admitting. Now they half admitting the truth.
Right.
Who said that? Who was the clown that said that?
See what?
Only 2 or 3 of them were literal beings, or whatever the heck they said now.
I heard King J and Ashe.
Okay, now thank you. Did I tell you, who do you think they learned that from? They learned that from me when I told them, here it is right here. But I didn't just say only. They ain't no, I say them all of them were natural kings. Okay? But then I proved the living deified king on earth, Amenhotep III, Tutmos, third or second, whoever one it was. Now they trying to repeat it. Now how can you say only a couple of them? Now you still messing up Roach Face. Oh, I'm excuse me, let me be nice. Ashe.
Yeah. Let's not call names, man. And ham hogs.
I'm with you. All right, I'm gonna be nice.
But look, JJ, let me say this real quick.
Hold on. He said something slick about me on Saturday today. He called me a pseudo, and he would never debate me. First of all, sir, you know you're not on my radar. You like bottom level, high, low level, bottom, middle level type of debate. Like you moving up into the middle rank, sir. You're not up here. You'll never be in a championship match. You'll never be featured in a pay-per-view. You'll never be called the GOAT. He'll never let you debate any of his top champions. You're just a space filler. Remember that. Go ahead, Andy.
Well, I mean, like I said, what is this, a month ago now, Apostle, that Reggie and I had that debate?
About a month, yeah. July 28th, something like that. I don't know.
So these guys,
no, it was early July, I think. I'm not sure though.
It was July 11th.
Yeah, July 11th. Right.
Yep. My return to sacrifice debate. Yeah,
right.
Okay. Well, I mean, look, it says a month ago on here, right? Brother Reggie ready for debate questions and answers. So that's a month ago. Hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, it was a month ago. Okay, now, what I want to say is, like I said, and I'm going to keep saying it, that this debate was not about whether they were divine or human. It was about, did they believe that these netters were literal beings, okay? Now, Jabari and Reggie's debate title was, are the netter real but not literal?
Crazy.
Whoa, that was a debate title?
Yes. Kemet versus Kemetic, okay? That's the title. Are the netter real but not literal?
Makes no sense. That makes no sense.
That argument was proven that JJ started that 7 years ago at least on his whatever type of debate he had with Jabari on Lions Den that we showed last night. Okay? And DMG's up there, well, I invented the title. You invented what? Bullethead? You didn't invent nothing. You're a regurgitator too. You're just taking from these old arguments and the one that Jabari and them just had and then regurgitating it over on your channel. And then using JJ to give the belt some significance because it's got JJ's blood on it because he was sacrificed, to make Hebrew consciousness look like he knew what he was talking about and to big up Jabari and to stay on Jabari's line because, DMG's the man until Neteru comes around and then he's the lost puppy in love. Oh, Neteru's the greatest. You know, Neteru started it, but you don't have to say that every time you come up here, bro. Yeah, I mean, we appreciate your brother too, but you know, at the same time, we ain't gonna sit here and watch y'all lie and watch him put people in front of our arguments and try to regurgitate the stuff that we brought into this community before any of these guys was talking about it.
Yeah.
A flunky, especially like Reggie. So let me tell you the name of their title again. Are the Neteru real but not literal? Kemet versus genetic. Okay, now, and I proved to y'all that real and literal are the same words.
Anonymous. Yeah.
So they're playing wordplay. Reggie didn't catch it then. Reggie didn't have it for the debate. Reggie didn't say this. But then a day after I present it on, you know, the day after I say it, right? Here comes Reggie saying the same thing. He's got the synonyms for literal, which are real and true. So why all of a sudden today you got it, Reggie? Why didn't you have it for the debate? Are the Neteru real but not literal? Because that's ending the whole argument right there. I'm gonna shut him down from the beginning. First round, literal and real are the same thing. Debate over. This nigga's retarded. He don't know what he's talking about, and the title proves it. Neither one of them know what they're talking about, and the title proves it. Are the Neteru real but not literal? Literal and real are the same thing, and they're both synonyms of true. So I can replace literal with true. So are the Neteru real but not true? Are the Neteru real but not real? Because literal means real. You flunkies. You're supposed to be the ones with the degrees, though. Y'all supposed to be the ones with the degrees, and you don't even know how to title a debate because you don't even know the words, the English common modern words that you're using represent the same damn thing. Flunkies.
So let me finish this sentence this last sentence right here. So he was never, because I caught him in the light yesterday. Say, "Oh, all kings are born divine." No, the Neteru, the sons of God. They're not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You are not. He was never born divine. He was crowned human Neteru, then ritually transformed into a divine Neteru. And in both statues, his being male was highlighted and maintained. Sources at Luxury Typical Museum, Tubman Stowe, Poetical Stele, and Raymond W. Johnson, Amenhotep III, and Amana, JJ7000, 1996. Like I say, there is no argument here, but I mean, there's a lie that you got to try to keep, going, and you just can't just admit that, hey, brother, I was wrong. The king personally inspected the God statue. Only a God could touch a God. This is why he was coronated or initiated with the ritual to take care of the ancestors that's in the statue. They really believed this. They wasn't playing around, Jabari. What? They wasn't. So, I mean, you had 7 sacred oils, 3 extras used every day for this statue. Why would they just be doing this? They had the festival scent. The king anoints the forehead. Your face is made to live. You had the praise of oil shoulders, the ointment for the limbs, the myrrh for Punt King. I brought this for your body, Father Hapsuf, relief. Why ain't you saying none of this? Tomorrow you'll be saying it. The king, there is a ritual food service, man. They had ritual tools that kept in the shrine for the statue. What were they doing with the statue? They really believed that there was a divine entity being inside this statue that they wanted to take care of. That's what they were doing. And look, like I said, only the God can touch it. Only the God can touch it. So in Kemet, the coal statue, the hymn wasn't a symbol. It was a living body of the Neteru on earth. The God entered it. It dawned. Jabbar, I hope you listen. because you're not going to be able to rebut none of this. You're going to act like you didn't hear it and continue to run through this community and tell half-truths. So the guy entered it at dawn. If the ritual was done right, the king, as Neteru, the good God, as we call him, the king, was the only one with authority to approach that body. Did you hear what I said?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody want to chime in before I keep going? Or
I tell you what, Jay, let me show some love to the chat that decided to come up. Other than you got you know, and IBM, got my cousin, Yana Israel from South Carolina. And who else we got here? We got Cosmo Kid is in the chat. Who else we got? That's JJ's bride, his queen, Jenny. We appreciate that. Anybody else in the chat? Let me see. Yeah, T Miles is in the chat. It's been a while since I've heard from T Miles, but then it's been a while since I've been live on this channel. So, but we're going to help try to still build it up as often as we can. And we appreciate y'all. Just ask y'all to take the time out to like the video and smash that share button and subscribe to the channel for me. Go ahead, JJ.
all right. So they're not going to tell you this, but their God lived in Egypt because the king served him. If the king stopped, the statue becomes empty. Amun hid in the Amarna period. Tutankhamun restored this ritual because I remember what was his name? They had to restore this ritual, and then because the guys turned their backs, I made them content. The statue was also vulnerable in war. Enemies killed guys by smashing statues. This is what these people believed. They wasn't doing this for play or practice, or just some kind of concept and idea just to think about. This was real to them. Thieving statues are moved to Assyria. This is a theological crisis. Then you have what else did it mean to the Egyptians? They had festivals. God leaves houses during OPEC. The king carried Amun's statue from Karnak to Luxor for what? People see God. Kings act as God, guardian on the journey. The bottom line, the king didn't worship Amun. He was Amun's chief servant, walking, washing, clothing, feeding, and offering ma'at to the statue. That was the king's main job. Because you know what? The God was in the statue carrying it for and to keep Egypt alive. This is what these people literally believe. And you can't come up here and debunk it, Jabari. Or Reggie, you can't come up here and teach it. Qatar and Shah, he know about it. Asar Imkar know about it. Tahuti know about it. You know. But the ones that's in front of HOK, if y'all gonna be trying to teach comedic information, then when you know better, do better and tell the truth and stop trying to protect the lie. Stop trying to protect the lie. Because the key examples in the 18th dynasty, the dynasty we were debating, Charnetta, so he come, oh yeah, JJ won, yay! Come on, bro. I mean, JJ loves, yay! Whatever you're doing, come on, bro. Stop trying to paint a false narrative. Knowing this dude's scholarship was trash. And Yara, I hope you're listening. So for next, because I'm gonna tell you like this again, primary sources are very important in academia. I don't know who taught you that they wasn't. I know you come from the Solar Vision, the Bay League. I know they do things different over there. Well, come on, bro, you gotta step it up. Okay? All right, so key 18th dynasty examples have Suset, the Red Chapel, shows her personally opening Amun's shrine, serving her father. Amenhotep III, Luxor colonnade, he offers ma'at to Amun's statue during OPEC. The divine being was in the statue. The king took care of it. He was the Neteru on earth, and they took care of the divine statue when they got the divine being was in. And it also shows that Amenhotep became the divine being on earth a God deified on earth before he even died. So there's your divine being on earth, walking, living, breathing, walking around, being worshipped by these people before he's turned over from being just a regular king, Neteru. Where do you stand in this argument? You don't, so you need to sit down. This is how Neteru took care of the Neteru body to body. I ain't never heard nothing like this, because the bar been trying to teach you tomorrow and be like, oh, this is a principle. Well, and then, I mean, what? Okay, so we know that they believe in what we would call a God, but they call them Neteru beings, right? Divine beings. He said, well, you didn't show Amon Ra. What I got to show for, and I showed you the whole figuration of this topic with one person, Amenhotep III, and I showed you Tutmosis III being a human being, Neteru, and a divine being, Neteru. I showed you them literally walking on earth. We didn't have to figure out, you can't prove that God's real. That wasn't my job. My job was to prove that they believed the Neteru was a being. Y'all didn't try to switch the whole conversation up. Well, what about Amon Ra? How did he become Amon Ra? That's just their state God. Amon Ra, the king of God, so created. Indeed, they combine them. So you may have much. Mother goddess, consort of Amun, Kansu, moon god, Atum, sun disk, soul god, under Akhenaten, Osiris, which is wiser, the death and resurrection of all dead kings, become Osiris. Did you not know that, Jabari? So isn't Osiris one of their divine beings? You don't really think they really believe that? Are you serious? Are you serious about it? Horus. The living kings become Horus. The falcon sky god. They represent the Horus kings. The heck's wrong with y'all, man? Well, man, come on, bro, stop playing. And they got a list of them. They got deified humans. Amenhotep the third dynasty, the architect, god of the medicine by the new kingdom. Yeah, Amenhotep the first, patron god of El Medina. Huh? Almost Nefertiti. She was a queen that deified with Amenhotep. You want more? Hatshepsut, 1479 to 1458 BCE. That's a Nefer in life. Huh? Amenhotep III, 1390 to 1352 BCE. Great living god is what they call him at Solar in lifetime. He was a god in his after 30 years of reign. He became deified on earth. Amenhotep, I told you about him. He was deified. These are deified humans now. Huh? Tutankhamun, 1332 to 1323 BCE. Neteru at coronation. Restored Amun. Huh? You want me to take you to the Nubian Kush? Divine beings? Huh? Epidemic, lion-headed war god. See? I can go to West Africa. Bro, this happens all over Africa. Uladu Marie, Supreme Creator. Abatala, creator of human bodies. These people believe that this was real. This was real to them. It just went for, oh, God, yeah. They did rituals and all this type of stuff and becoming and manifesting the divine. Taking care of the ancestor statue, feeding it. Well, you really think that when, this is what Daniel Haru gonna come up there and say, well, do you really think when they put the food out there, the statue really ate it? That is symbolic. Okay. But they still believed that the deity was inside the statue, Daniel Haru. Remember, you was there for the debate. You the one that set up the first debate between me and Jabari. Well, I said, well, Daniel, I want you to, organize everything. Of course, you set it up in the Lincoln Douglas style debate where I couldn't really go in how I want to, but it's cool.
I didn't know that, Flowers.
Huh?
No, go ahead, man. I just read what was running across the bottom. That ain't supposed to be running across there. Why ain't y'all check me on that, man?
What was at the bottom?
Was at the bottom of the screen?
Let me see.
Yeah, that ain't supposed to be running across there, man. Oh, man.
It's all right, Apostle. It don't matter, man. It don't matter,
No, it said apostle and indigenous ruin unbiased.
I see it.
Yeah, that ain't supposed to be running across there, man.
Look, that's when he was mad at me. Apostle was ahead of me.
I mean, what the hell is going on here, man? I can't even change it, man. What's going on?
I wasn't even paying no attention.
There we go. Yeah, man. I was like, what the hell is that doing right across there?
So, Apostle, let me ask you a question. What, for some of the information you heard so far, what do you think? You think I'm more on point with this, or are they more on point?
No, man, you know, like I told you, man, I watched the debate. When the poll went up, I voted for you. I thought you brought forth the argument. You was the only one that showed any type of evidence, primary sources of, you know, evidence to what he just kept saying the same thing over and over, which his stance was just like Jabari's stance. And I voted for Reggie in the contest with Jabari. So I think not that you and Reggie had the same, but it was similar. Your stances were very similar, and something intellectually I understood. So that's the reason why I voted for you. I did notice that he didn't bring any sources at all. Go ahead.
And I think that's distasteful for you to come to a debate expecting to tear down the affirmative argument with no sources. John Osmond that you brought, I told you don't bring him.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jay, if I put it this way, no hard feelings after we have a debate, win or lose, agree or not agree, we should find a way to move on as brothers. And if any kind of way, perhaps you and DMG can get back together and maybe do a do-over on that debate.
Now, I have given that brother a couple chances. Now, I'm not going to really be airing it out, but he was paying, now I'm going to air it out. He was paying people $50 to debate over there on debates. Okay, you pay somebody for a debate, that's payment rendered, or however you put that, you know, the person fulfilled his obligation. He said to a couple of people, no, you can't mess with JJ7000, Karima or the Lions Den, and I'm paying you $50. I'm like, what is this, some kind of goddamn on debate 360 slave debate contract like they got in the record industry? Brother, you can't tell people, I got the receipts, Apostle. I still gave him another chance. I gave him another chance when me and Cedric did our debate. Come to find out, some of the judges got mad at him. Now the whole story come out that, hey, JJ, they picked 3 judges that don't like you. You see? How about this? The team debate, OSP versus Team Yara. It was Team Tamak first against OSP. Then after he flipped the goddamn on poll, it was Team Yara versus OSP, and the name slipped us. Well, I say that to say this. It's always against all odds when it comes to me in debates. People have to do the rigging, and we shouldn't have to do that. So what DMD said, that I can't work back with him because he took it too far when he talked about my grandma like that, bro. Said I lied and said she faked her death, man. You took it too far, bro. I mean, if you wanted to promote your new debater and you think he beat me, yeah, I don't have a problem running it back. I told him, as a matter of fact, I told him I'm going to be on Killer Priest Sunday and you are invited so we can relook the debate or even do a whole nother one. He don't want that. He don't want to do that because now he has to come outside of his fishbowl and control decisions. You see? You cannot picture. A lot of them, the outcome is organic. I'm not ever in the way for a decision on a debate. You see? And then, I got Jabari lying on Dr. Theophilus Banger. You know, the Congolese Egyptologist,
Yeah.
linguist, and history.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, Dr. Theopold Lubanga is on our side, Jabari. You know, this is what he said about Ma'at. Okay, the source is African philosophy, the Pharaonic period, 2070 AD, 2070 330 BC, 2004, page 157 to 166. See, Haru, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to cite the source, give the page number, give the author, but you don't do none of that. And you expect us to take you serious? So, I caught you lying, Jabari. The ancient Egyptians were convinced. This is what Theopold Lubanga is saying. The ancient Egyptians were convinced there was a higher order, living and external. They conceived of this deified cosmic order as a combination of justice and truth, called it Ma'at. Ma'at was not an abstract. She is a living Neteru, daughter of Ra. This is what they taught of her as a divine being. It wasn't a principle. She helped establish the world as the first time in that being. This is what they believe. Pharaoh lives by Ma'at, rules by Ma'at, offers Ma'at to the God, because Ma'at is the very condition of existence. Isn't existence literal, Jabari? Huh? Lubanga points to Ma'at, living, alive, not a concept. It is a being, external, a forever force, exists before creation. See? It's a cosmic order. The order is a Neteru, not just represented by one. Physical reality. This is what Theopold Lubanga said. Theophile Lubanga. I don't know his name. Okay? I've been saying Theopold Lubanga forever until I heard the bar say Theophile. I was like, oh, Peter heard me saying that. Well, first of all, the fact of the matter is, you didn't say his name right, JJ. You know, he wasn't a guy that wanted to correct English and be all proper. But it's okay. I take construction criticism. Why you can't? Hold on, let me look at that. Ma'at is what makes the Nile flood, the sunrise, bread edible. Without her, it's set in chaos returns. Do you didn't think they believe this was real? You want to say something indigenous real quick? If not, I keep going.
Yeah, you know, like you said, you know, I mean, this is just proving that these guys don't know what they're talking about. They can't even structure a debate title. You know, for the Neteru's real, I mean, literal, not real. Come on, yo.
Don't make any sense, man.
That's right. You're using the same word, so it's like, and this shows your level of scholarship, your level of literacy, your level of literation, son. Since we're talking about literal, let's add some words to go along with it, like literacy, which you seem to not have, and you don't have proper literation. Y'all jokes and your degrees didn't help you this time. Smart guys. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but you're right, man. I mean, what's so hard about like putting the information out in front of people and you tell the truth about it? And just say you were wrong, or say no. Well, I have my own shrine and we teach it different. We're not really coming directly from the ancient Kemetic text. The Shrine of Ma'at does not teach that, or something like that, bro. But you guys are more than welcome to come and learn what we are teaching. But now you want to act like these ancient people were really teaching that. Because see, like I say, living that's not a concept, that's a being. See? And then now he said that Lubanga speaks against the literal Neteru. You lied on that. No, he argues the opposite. Ma'at is a literal Neteru, and the Neteru derived from that reality. Source of Ancient Egypt and Black Africa, 1992, page 47 through 49. Oh, European scholars. This is what you deal with, the Victorian Eurocentric type of world view of the Neteru or Neterus or the ancient Egyptian way of life. You're looking at through their eyeglasses, focus. You know, like the one the Picasso got on. They ain't looking right to the Apostle. The Apostle looking through the real lens of truth, you know. So European scholars have often reduced the Neter to symbols. I told you, nature. See, when me and Haru first set this up, he said that the Neterers were just nature. And then he backed out of that once he seen my premise. You know, so he tried we posted this like fourth time we finally got the ring. And you know, y'all seen the outcome, but y'all see over there, you know, he won the war because of the judge. You know, the judge didn't, primary sources wasn't important to him, as he said on the Charter TV. He wasn't looking for primaries. He said he was looking for the best argumentation. Okay. Well, his argumentation should have been tearing down my premise. And I'm just critiquing your judges and you critiquing my debate. You see? But it is what it is. Right? This don't stop the real information from getting out because of what two people say. I know about the consensus of the community. See? So what they did, they reduced it to this symbol. For the Egyptians and Neteru were real beings, living forces. Real beings, though. Living forces. See, when they hear the word force, see, I told you, it's just a force. It's just the wind. No, they thought they were living beings, real forces. Forces with wives who constitute the universe. Ra is not the sun symbol. Ra is the sun. Like it did in the saying the other day. And the sun is Ra, a living consciousness, acting matter. Our moon is not hidden mystery. Our moon is the hidden living breath, him that animates all things. That's what Obanga said. And you know what's crazy? I didn't even bring up the African scholars in the debate. You don't see him say, look, he bringing up the African scholars that he thought that I was going to bring to the debate. Because I talked about them on certain shows, but I didn't bring that. So how can you even bring that in the debate? So that's one thing you're not supposed to do. All right? So, Obanga's position on literal Neteru. This is a claim Obanga Adu. Neteru, symbols only, he rejects that. Call this colonial reductivism, right? The Neteru equal forces without personal. This is what these guys said. He rejects that. Jabari, you sit there live the other day on Theophile Obanga. It says they have will, speech, and biography. How about this, y'all? The Ma'at, just an abstract principle. He rejects that. Ma'at is Neteret, daughter of Ra, with feather-thrown arms. Neteru, literal living being. What did he say about that? He affirms it, y'all. Forces, vibes, living in to be able to get around it. You cannot change people's worldview with a 2026 Western worldview and look at it from your own scope. Try to change the narrative. Go ahead, Indigenous. Did it fall off?
No, I'm here.
No, he's here.
Is it possible?
I'm still here.
The screen is not sure. Oh, there it went out for a second.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm almost done with this. Then we can talk or show the video a little bit, and I can come back to some of my. Let me just go right here. Now, how Obanga used Ma'at to prove Neteru are literally. Ma'at receives offering in temple.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Whoa. Did you say how Ma'at proved?
No, I said how Obanga uses Ma'at to prove Neteru are literally.
Uses Ma'at to prove it. And Jabari's shrine is the shrine of Ma'at, ladies and gentlemen. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, JJ.
Good catch. Hey, now tell me what you told me earlier about is he don't think what you said that is Ma'at literal something you were saying a shrine. What are they praying to? What that catchphrase you were saying? What or you said something about it just goes in his pocket. You said something that was pretty smooth. Remember? Vision? Maybe you go back on me.
No.
Oh, I'm here.
Did you hear what he said, Indigenous?
I said that is Ma'at literal, Jabari. I said this yesterday. I said it's Ma'at literal, Jabari. And I said, if not, then the only thing you're doing, and the reason why your shrine is built, is not to venerate Ma'at, but for your pockets.
Well,
So is Ma'at literal? I said, Jabari, your shrine is to Ma'at, right? Okay. Now, is Ma'at literal? Because if she's not, then the only thing you're doing is scamming, and it's just a Ma'at to Jabari's pockets. I mean, shrine to Jabari's pockets.
Hey, look, get your hands out of my pocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing to them. Because that's why they can't change their lie, Apostle, because it's going to hurt them pockets.
right.
Right, he could just be like, what? I've been listening to JJ. I want to tell my students now that, JJ is one of and this is the new thing that we're going to this doctrine right here. This is what we're going to be teaching y'all. What's the purpose of your shrine? Aren't you preparing your people for the afterlife? You're a priest. Where's your statue that you feed, sir? Huh?
What are you a priest of, Jabari?
Yeah. What are you a priest of?
Yeah, that's the thought.
You say my aunt? I mean, why are you playing games? So my aunt receives offerings. This is how Obanga uses my aunt to prove that the Neteru are literal, ladies and gentlemen. Right? I cut the line on them there, and now I get to bring it out. My aunt receives offerings, Bart. In temple ritual, king offers a small statue of Ma'at to Amun-Ra. You don't feed an idea. You feed a Neteret. Ma'at, this is a little bangle thing. Ma'at has a body, the feather, anthropomorphic form, arms, coffin text. I have embraced Ma'at. You can't embrace a concept. Hug a concept. Ma'at acts. This is what Obanga say. Book of the Dead, 125. Ma'at weighs hearts. She speaks. She can be done. Ma'at, because she is a living order. It is its existence. Bottom line, Obanga does not speak against literal Neteru. He uses Ma'at to show that the Egyptians deified reality itself. For him, saying Ma'at isn't real would be like saying gravity isn't real. Since Ma'at is a Neteret, the whole category, Neteru, equals living realities, not symbols. Beings. So, and then Asman, here's your source. Asman, Tobin, and Obanga all affirm Neteru were real to the Egyptians. They differ only on how the reality works. Being powers or living cosmic order. None of them say Egyptians did not believe in literal gods. Did you forget to say that? Read that part about it when you were trying to quote Obanga? Deified Obanga, Jabari Osazi. Did you fall asleep that day in Cornell? Your Cornell online studies. Huh? How can you be a priest in 3 months? What kind of priesthood is this? You can be a priest in 3 months coming to his class. Them real priests went to school for 40 years, probably. So just say it's New Age. You made it up. I got more. Y'all want some video? I can keep going.
Yeah,
man.
Hey, man, I'm here for you, brother. Whatever you want to do.
And then you want to get in? You want to show some of that video?
Well, I was just going to say I could, show the video from where you said it yesterday, but there's no need because it's there yesterday. So, I mean, that's all I was saying. Where you were saying that they were human and stuff, but just like I said, I want to make this clear.
Let's make this thing clear.
Yeah, let's make this clear.
The fact of the matter is, the reality of the situation, guys.
Yeah, we got a guy who's double talking the whole time. Ain't nobody catching him up on it. They're all clapping, booty popping, cheerleading, got their pom-poms out, and just as dumb as a box of rocks, just as dumb as the presenters. Because if you cannot structure a title and mess it up, you're saying to know that you're using the same exact words, so literal and real. That's Reggie and Jabari's debate title. Were the Neteru literal, not real?
That's crazy, man.
Okay? And then on top of that, he's double talking over there at his shrine. And if she's supposed to be getting, you know, what do you say they leave? What do they leave for him, JJ?
Awesome.
Yeah, she's over there starving at his shrine. JJ's taking all the offerings home with him. I mean, not JJ, but Jabari's taking all the offerings home with him. You know, they bring him to mine. He'd be like, I'll take that. You know, walk out the door, but I was over there starving her ass off. You hear me? You hear me? It's terrible. His shrine ain't built around nothing. What are you a priest of? You know, if she's not literal, then what? You know, because literal means real, but he didn't know that then. He thought it meant, you know, the negative. He thought it meant the negative of real. That's how slow Jabari and Reggie are. See? So you know what I'm saying? And she's over there starving. He ain't giving her no offers. He's taking them all for himself, putting them in his pocket, and going home. So just like I said, and then he's double talking in these debates. So we got a double talking fool who y'all call y'all's champion and would never even think about challenging an indigenous black man, because I would hurt his feelings. See how easy this is? JJ got to be nice to him, like I said, because he wants to debate him, so he got to keep some type of decorum. But I'm not a debater. I'm a teacher. I'm teaching y'all stuff that y'all don't know. So, like I said, this is easy work. Jabari, I would destroy you. You are a joke. You and that fat, heavy tongue having Alf looking Reggie, both of y'all looking like Alf. You heavy tongue flunky over there regurgitating my information.
Yeah, man. Okay. Let's talk about the cotton bar. You know.
Hey, let me get in there too. See, they wasn't talking about the Ak. JJ, they wasn't talking about the Ak, was they? You're the kind of all the time. They wasn't talking about the Ak. You know, and that's another thing that, you know, I brought out. Me and you talked about, you know, offline, and then we brought out into the community. We showed them the Ak. The kind of is just the spirit. I mean, the soul, and the Ak is the spirit. All right, and you can look all that up. But you got to add you don't hear Reggie and them doing that. The Ka, the Ba, and the Ak. They ain't bringing up the Ak. You don't hear the Ak. You ain't hearing the Ak until 2026. You see what I'm saying? And then now all of a sudden they know about it. Tomorrow, watch. The Ka, the Ba, and the Ak.
Right, we'll get it. So manufacturing the Neteru, ladies and gentlemen, advanced mechanics plus case studies. You know. He'll never get no PDS from old Jabari Sassy. He just run his living because he went and got his online Cornell degree. We supposed to believe him. You know, that was probably like a 6-week course. You know, that was a 6-week course he did online, sir. Now look at this: the cot and bomb. So these are the vehicles for a divine being to enter a human being, right? It just didn't think a divine being just possessed a human being. It's used special parts of the soul. So here's the soul part, the Ka. That is your life force. So the role in manifestation, the Ka of a divine being could dwell in a statue or king. This Luxor temple, Ego Ips, Recep, Southern Sanctuary, was built for the Ka Nasu Ak. They were the Ak, living royals Ka. The Ka was a separate divine being with priests. Example, human being, Amenhotep III equals divine being Ka of kingship equal 2 entities in one body, Haru, Jabari, or whoever else is that's rooting for Jabari, and Asar, 7 Star, and Rock Kufu, and the Homie Tribe, and
ain't that a joke? The Homie Tribe.
The Homie Tribe. Yeah, them guys. Yeah, so we're gonna start beating y'all up since y'all think y'all ready. But the bar, now this manifests. So y'all be hearing them say this, like it did say, probably in 2 hours. Hey, it was a week they would wait, then 2 days. No, they ain't waiting no longer. They gonna give you 2-hour window.
2-hour grace period. Look, a 2-hour grace period. They'll start regurgitating it.
So let's continue. So the bar manifests its power. The bar can leave the divine being's body and enter another. Apis the bull equal bar plus pata. The bull is a human being animal, but the bar inside is a divine being. See? Now, here's an example. When Apis died and the bar of the divine being, pata, returned to heaven until the new bull was found. All right? How about the name? Reading Neteru summoned a divine being. Erasing its banishment, the divine being. Not erasing Amun's name. Amun divine being couldn't manifest because it was erased. So the rule, a divine being manifested with its ka and ba, and these are the initials, and it says M, was ritually installed into a human being, a statue, or animal via opening of the mouth ceremony, ladies and gentlemen. So you won't get this over there, with the watered down version of what these people were doing. They want to glorify it. No, there's no way they believe in that. You guys, Hebrew Israelites, Christians, and Muslims, you guys are spooky. Whoa. This is a black African. Whoa. His name is off, but he's atheist. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So the time-based manifestations, when divine beings entered the human being, ladies and gentlemen. So it wasn't 24/7, a specific liminal time. Divine equal divine being present. So you had the Don Duat, Kepler Kar. Aku Kepler appears in the horizon, each sunrise. Reggie, I know you're listening. Equal divine being Kepler manifests. See, the king mimicked this at the window of appearance as living divine being. I mean, what are we doing here? This conversation should no longer be spoke about. New moon, because we know you're watching. We know you peeking in the bushes. We know you taking notes, but there's nothing you can do or go any source to debunk it because this is what they really did, right? They didn't have to have said every 30 years. Remember I said human being king died symbolically. After Don, he manifested as a new divine being. That's I remember he gonna say there's no such thing as a Neteru. Jose goddamn Francis don't know his goddamn head from a hole in the wall. Amenhotep III did it 3 times, y'all. Oh well, no, did it 3. He said I don't know. Each time, he did it 3 times. Each time, guess what he became? A new divine being form. 3,000. Now death. Now, at the moment of the human being king's death, he becomes Osiris, what they say wiser in their written language, WSIR, a divine being. Period. Text 219. Stand up. You are not a human being dead. You are a divine being living. I don't want to play with me. I don't want to play with me. This is why I found out that. As a matter of fact, Apostle, call Jabari right now. Tell him to get over. I know you got to go see.
I ain't got his number, man. I don't have his number.
We have to somewhere up under the sarcophagus in the fetal position. Yeah, my foot's still in
Yeah, he's getting his Tuesday evening's sermon together.
Right. So, I know something that you want to share. Okay, how about this, something? Come over here, Apostle will moderate, host the debate, find 3 credible judges, and since you always get in the way, and Jabari's never wrong, you should be a student, you come defend his argument. You can't. You can bring the pile over here to defend the argument. You can't. She can't. talking about? JJ never beat the pup. How can he through the whole debate? I was reading sources. I was getting on her. I kept saying, look, y'all, what sources? She didn't bring no sources. She tried to do like everybody else. Use the one that I'm using and getting beat up. Now you done messed it up.
Do y'all remember Which Way Is Up?
Yeah.
With Richard Pryor, and he played all them different characters.
Yeah, the movie.
The dad, the son, and the pastor.
Yeah.
Remember when the pastor said, I know that money is the root of all evil. It only got one place in this world. Right here in my pocket. I feel like Neteru, Jabari, all them Harlem hustlers. Hey, look, the Bronx BS and all that. That's what it sounds like. And all of them got lists, something wrong with their mouth. Look at Shaka. Look at Captain Zarek. He be clicking when he's on the mic. What do you call it? Reggie there's something wrong with their jaw lines, or they got lists, or something. There's always something wrong. You know, what's in the water up there messing y'all's jaws up? Because y'all can't talk right. And then on top of that, you know, it's like y'all all click together, and it's a cult. You only can follow behind that one dude. You can't be a man and stand on your own. You can't do a show because he's going to get mad. Man, stand up, have some balls. Stand up and be a man. You know?
He gonna say, Jabari, you better look over your neck. I think JJ liked you like that. Man, why would y'all
why are we even talking about the newbies? These guys are new to the community. They flunky. They are regurgitating old arguments from 9 years ago that you started with Jabari, and then all of a sudden in 2026, all of a sudden they get it. Man, these guys are Johnny come lately want to be seen and are willing to bend over and get greased up with Captain Tazariak's body butters just to be on the show. Okay? How about that? Then tell them I said it. And tell them send somebody out here with some credibility that wants to smoke and think they can deal with indigenous. Do that.
Let's continue. Now I'm going to teach you how the female guy becomes a male divine horse. So you know nothing about this. Hatshepsut had the hardest manifestation problem. She was a human being female, but kingship required her to be a male divine being horse. So what happened? She had the coronation, the oracle of divine being Amun. This is what she had to go through. First, she had to go through a divine birth. She had to be rebirthed at Deir El Bahara Amun, right? A divine being sleeps with Queen Amos, a human being. Amun in the form of Tutmos I, Hatshepsut's Khepera, equal the divine being from conception. This is you see what I'm saying? The result, not normal human being. Then step number 2, her manifestation came about, her coronation, oracle of divine being Amun. She is my daughter. She takes male titles, male body and art. Human being woman now wears Ketresh ATEF. So now the result, the statue show her as a male divine being. A male divine. You might have this second background. Are you turning the pages to the next? So there. So statues show her as a male divine being, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're gonna go to the death. Now her prophetess, Pyramid 219. O Osiris Hatshepsut, dead human being, female becomes male divine being, Osiris. The grammar forces it wiser, Hatshepsut. So the result, 20 years later, Tutmos III still gave offerings to her as Neteru. This is Neteru, but with a T on the end for the female divine being. And Osiris, male divine being, she manifested both. Well, how did Alma and Rob come together? You gotta explain that. That's what the guy said in the debate. Man, come on. All right. So let's go through one more, and then we'll talk for a second. So now we have a failed manifestation at the Amarna period, ladies and gentlemen. This is when Akhenaten tried to change the rules result is the divine being couldn't manifest. So he banned statues. No body for the divine being to enter. The consequence for human beings. Neteru, epiphany, impossible. Human beings never saw a divine being. Banned opening of the mouth. Now the bar of the divine being couldn't enter the image. So now we have empty temples. Divine being is deaf. So then when you go king only divine, that's king only divine being. That's Akhenaten's thing he tried to do. So he went Akhenaten plus Atum only. Other divine beings exiled. They kicked them out. So now human beings lost access to local divine beings like Amun and Ptah. So now when they're doing stuff like this, now you get no oracles, no hearings, no interaction. Because now Atum has no Ba or Ka, because Amenhotep is the only other divine being. Everybody else is exiled. Everybody, hey, what's up, Jay Snake? Let Jay Snake and I in peace, brother. All right, so let's continue. Tutankhamun restoration stele. Now, Tutankhamun brings us back because the people suffered. The temples was empty. The divine beings were deaf. No oracles, no healings, no interactions. Humans lost access to the local divine beings, like I said, Amun and Ptah. So Tutankhamun comes back with the restored stellates. My fault. The divine beings have turned their backs on the land. This is what it says. If one prayed to a divine being for counsel, it did not come at all. Now, why are they playing to an idea or just a principle? You see, all the verbiage speaks differently of what Jabari Osasi has been teaching for the last 9-10 years, or whenever he stepped on the scene. You gotta answer that, Jabari, and you're not gonna do it. You're gonna pretend like you ain't even seen it, so we know you're watching it right now. We know you're watching, and if you ain't watching, Sarnetta watching, he's gonna go back and report it. Oh man, we gotta put a monkey wrench in this. I gotta drop a dime. Come on. So listen to this. So if one prays, so this is what he's saying in that stele. If one prayed to a divine being for counsel, it didn't come at all. Human beings were abandoned. He restored statues. That equals divine beings return. So how can they not do it? If they gotta do all that, oh man, we ain't feeding the statue and things ain't going right. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting no healing, we ain't getting no oracles. What the heck is going on? Because Akhenaten got rid of all the local divine beings, Amun and Ptah, and he was the only one there. So now you have no Ka. Action has no Ba or Ka. Do you understand what I'm saying, Jabari and Fassi? Do you understand what I'm saying, Reggie? Because you should have been bringing this out a long time ago. But remember, you was on the other side of the argument when this began. So you're going to thank JJ for teaching you the right way, or are you playing both sides? I don't know what you do. I don't know if this is ever a WWE type of setup debate, but you should know better. And I'm proud of Asar Khan when he came up there and told the truth. Oh, yeah. Now, I hope you're listening, Yara. So that way, when the next time you're trying to be in front of these debates and judge something like this, now you know what to look for. You cannot dispel primary sources. Come on, oh yeah, he proved the ontology of the situation. You were just up there mumbling, bro. You didn't know what you was talking about when you came on Sarnetta. You didn't know. You just were trying to sound smart like you just said. You were just making, his ontology was better than JJ's, and what are you? And he had a better representation of the ontology of the system. But what are you talking about, bro?
Hey, Jay, let me ask Apostle a question real quick. Let me get Apostle's view on this. Me and you already, we've already talked about it. Apostle, when you're in the debate, right, and the debate is, did they believe that the Neteru were literal beings, right?
Right.
And you say, in the debate, during the debate, and see, this is why I say they're just using the same talking points as Jabari. JJ said this earlier. He said, only in exceptional times were the kings deified.
As a netter.
Yeah, deified is the netter.
I remember that.
Deified means.
Right.
Okay, that's what deified means. So he said this in the debate, Apostle, and then where he tries to flip it around, right? And like I said, let me read it. Let me say the title again. I guess the ancients believe that the netter were literal beings. That's the title of JJ's debate. All right. Then where he tried to switch it around was where he said, that JJ never mentioned the divine netter. He says that. He says he never mentioned the divine netter, right?
Yeah, I think he said that. I think another thing he said was that
that's their case. That's their case now, Apostle. That's what they're arguing. I said
Right.
that earlier. They're saying that JJ didn't go into the divine netters, and he just went into the human netters, and that's where he made his mistake.
human, right? JJ said human, and he
It
said,
doesn't matter whether they, just like I've been saying, and I told JJ from the beginning, and I'll say it again, this is my thousandth time saying it. It does not matter whether they are divine or human.
Right.
The title is, did they believe that the netters were literal beings? Human or divine has nothing to do with that title.
that's the switcheroo.
Exactly. And that's what I'm telling you. That's what I said when he said JJ never, explained the divine netters according to him. But he didn't have to. But this is being done in a debate, and Yara didn't catch it. So like I said, Yara, when he said only in exceptional times were the kings deified, that means that there was at least a couple of them.
Right. That's where it came down to in 3 cases.
Like Apostle said, and like JJ's been saying. That's so that you lost right there.
Yeah.
For saying those 2 things, bruh.
Of course, he don't see that picture. He wanted me to try to prove that those divine beings in the sky were. Can you prove God real? It was one of them type of situations.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
I didn't want even better. So I'm gonna show you a divine being on earth. Amenhotep III. He became a divine being, walking, breathing, living, having sex right there on earth. Had a temple. People worshipped him.
That's
What
right.
are we doing? So I ain't gotta go to the sky. And I told him that. I'm gonna prove it to you right here on earth.
On earth. Yep. That's what you told me from the beginning. Yep.
With a human. And I did that. With a human, a living, breathing human that's documented in history.
Yeah.
Not
That's
supposed
right.
to say, oh, well, let me prove Rod's real or little. No, I ain't even gotta do that. I did it with the king, who when he became king, he became the Neteru by his coronation, the ritual, and all that, right? Then I said, 30 years later, now he becomes go through another ritual, and he's now a divine. He did it 3 times on while he lived. When he lived,
That-
it became another this tomato.
That's the same as saying when Christ resurrected, he became divine.
Right.
He is a divine being. Now, regardless to what he was when he was born as a human being and lived his life, but when he died and rose from the grave and then resurrected back into heaven, he became a divine being, period.
Right.
And that's the same thing with these netters, man. As I see it,
Right.
that's the way they saw it back then. That's the way the Commission people saw it. That's why they worshiped them. They prayed to them. They honored them. They esteemed them. And you can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's only right. It's only fair. And for them to admit that, well, in 3 cases, yeah. Well, okay. I'm only talking about 1 case, and that's Christ. I'm not talking about no other. I can talk about Melchizedek. You know, but I don't have to talk about Melchizedek.
Right.
You know, but I can talk about it.
You only got so much time to debate.
Right.
So I'm gonna dispel this lie, Apostle. I want you to please just show the second round of that debate.
All right, you ready to see it? I'll show it.
Yeah, put it. You still got it, right, from yesterday?
No, I don't have it. I didn't save it.
I can look it up.
He can give it back to. He can give it to me, and I can look it up.
Yeah, we're gonna show this second round. Me pointing out Amenhotep is manifested in divine as a divine being on earth. I said that. I don't know how you missed it. I don't have to spend 15, 20 minutes talking about it. I went through the whole 18th dynasty king list, and all of them are Neteru, and then I even said, here goes some right here that was deified on earth. So y'all can't even make that excuse up. You do now all of a sudden Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, and Blind Melon Gel and all at once.
Hey JJ.
And then you turn and then when I was reading it, you turned to Helen Keller. You couldn't hear. Blind, mute, and deaf when it was my turn. Are you serious? Go ahead and do it.
Hey Apostle, listen. When he said the 18th dynasty, you know the first thing that came out of my mouth?
What's that?
Outmost had to be deified.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he ran the Hyksos out, you know, they gonna deify him. So and this is, remember, Komos is the last 17th dynasty pharaoh, the last 17th dynasty pharaoh. So Atmos is the first 18th dynasty pharaoh. So if the first 18th dynasty pharaoh is being deified, that's all JJ would have to show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and called a Neteru. So, you know, they're just, like you said, using word salad now to keep that lie going like they did something. When you say only in exceptional times were kings, you know, Neterus, look, you're saying only in special times the kings were Neterus. Well, then just, you know, deified as Neterus, then, hey, well, that's all he needed, because the title was, did they believe that Neterus were literal? He ain't giving no timeline except for the 18th century. And starting off the 18th century, the first pharaoh was deified after he passed away. And that was Atmos.
Dynasty indigenous.
18th dynasty. Yeah, I'm not bad, you know. Yep. Speaking too fast, but yeah, good way to correct me, because there's a difference. There is a difference.
Okay, so the title, so let me give you the title of this.
Yeah, give me the title.
Yeah, man. Y'all gonna see two different levels of scholarship in this, especially my second round. I'm gonna take you to the museum and citations and everything, bro. What's the name? JJ7. Y'all keep talking. Y'all keep talking. Okay. And go to JJ7000 TV. Apostle.
Okay, JJ7000 TV.
Yeah.
2020.
And you'll see JJ7000 versus Mendy. And let me pull it up.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get it here.
Like a week ago. Hold up.
A host review, upcoming debate. No, that's no. Okay. No, I see that now. IBM running. No.
See, championship match. JJ7000.
Return of the Jet 7. No. I'm calling out as no.
Let me find. Not to my queen, my wife.
I don't see the debate, man.
A lot of blue in the building. Shalom.
Give him the title, JJ. Give him the title. Why you got?
I'm on 7000 TV.
Yeah, go to live. Hit the live where it says live. Go there and give you my computer works.
Let me see.
If you read through the list at the live, it says JJ7
Live.
Championship.
Is there a button? Wait a minute, Jay. Is there a button at the top that says go to the channel? All the way at the top.
No, it just said I'm at the channel. It says all shorts, unwatched, watched videos, recently uploaded, and live.
Yeah,
Live, yeah.
So I'm at live now.
Okay, then go to latest maybe.
Okay.
Go over, and
Wait a minute. Okay, what I see? Q&A, IBM running from the debate. Holy Ghost reviewed upcoming.
Hey, they over here jumping me, y'all. First Apostle had that thing going across the screen, and JJ, look, I'm running from JJ, y'all. These cats are jumping me over here.
Review upcoming. Holy Ghost review upcoming. DOA Israel Williams. IBM. Okay, there go IBM running again. Debate analysis. Chris Harris. Oh man, it's not here.
Yeah, I'm just putting the title. Let me put it up on my phone. It is called. Yeah, it's right under Jose Francis. Oh, wait, no, hold on.
Tell him the title, man. Tell him the title.
Tell him. The title is Championship Match, JJ7K versus Haru Unconscious. Right above it, it say Top 10 314.
I see JJ7000 debate analysis. And I can't go lower than that.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't want to go low. You want to go to the top. That's where the
Yeah, it's on. I got the top. Let me see. Let me do this. All. The Holy Ghost reviewed upcoming debate.
No, it was 8 days ago, Elder Apostle.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. Hold on. Let me hit live again.
Yeah, championship match. Just type in championship match, JJ7K versus Haru.
Okay.
And make sure you spell it. You said unconsciousness with the un in front of it.
Champion.
Yeah. Okay.
No, championship match.
Championship match. Championship
Yep.
match.
We got a big whole band in the house. Yeah, we kick. I can see it.
Let me see something here. Let me click on championship match here. See what we got coming up.
You see it?
Wait. Full match. No. ABBA. No, full match. These are not even these are karate people matches, man. JJ, let me. Okay.
He said karate people.
Nah, man.
He does look Asian a little bit. He looks like a big.
Nah, they got two guys in the ring. JJ2 This looks like Tazariak.
Yeah, it's a whole list of bodies on there, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a serial killer debater. You know.
But this is recently, right? This is on DMG. It should be right here.
Let me hang up. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me hang up. I can't do it for some reason.
Yeah. Did you type in the whole title, Apostle?
I typed in JJ7000 TV championship match. That's all I heard.
No, it's not JJ7000 TV. It's on JJ7000 TV. It's just championship match, JJ7000 versus Haru Consciousness.
Championship
match.
Go ahead.
JJ7000.
JJ7000.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put that back there and take TV out. Copy. Paste. And take this out. Championship match. JJ7000.
Versus the VS.
VS.
HERU.
HERU.
Yeah.
Consciousness, right?
Unconsciousness with the UN, unconsciousness. JJ doing this video, so he's put his little twist.
Spell that. Unconsciousness. Oh, I got it. I see it.
Okay.
CONON.
So you put the un in front of it, right? You put unconscious.
Yeah, put unconscious in front of it. Tell JJ just come on.
Yeah, and then if you hit search, it should take you to the video.
Yeah, Jay, you in? Are you back in? JJ. He's trying to call me. CIOUS. Oh, what? Okay, I got it. Come on back, Jay. I got it. JJ, are you still there, IBM? I think I done lost both of y'all. I think both of y'all gonna have to call back in. Yep, now tell JJ call back in.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
I got the screen, I got the thing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, let me bring it up. Let me bring it up on screen. JJ, you there? You there?
Okay.
Yeah. Hold up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, Pops, I text the video to your regular text message.
I got it.
He got it.
I got it up.
Okay, cool. First thing I want you to start, before you show my round, I want you to start at the 2-minute mark, and you're gonna see when I ask for what definition of a Neteru is, a deity or a divine being.
Okay. Let me share my screen.
JJ's really low, Apostle. JJ's really low.
He's really low. Tell him to speak again.
Speak up, Jay. Whoa. What I like, you said both of them are low. Okay, so we have to speak up. What I'd like you to do is go to the...
Starts the 2-hour and 18-minute mark, just so y'all can hear him admitting this. And then we're going to go to the start of the second round after y'all hear him say this.
Okay, you want to go to, I got it up. Let me make sure it's coming up on TV.
All right.
It should be coming up.
I thought that was the devil when the Apostle put that voice changer on. I was like, oh, shit. Down here.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be coming up. I don't know what's taking. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Let me pull it here and let me start it. Y'all want me to blow it up or is that good?
JJ.
How everybody claim they want smoke till the scorecards come across.
My name is my name.
Everybody gangster when the verdict go their way. Taking victory laps, posting on social media all day. But let them catch an L, now the judges all corrupt. Now the rules wasn't fair, now the platform messed up. When you won, it was justice. When you lost, it was rigged. When the spotlight was on you, man, you danced a little jig.
3 tax receipt.
Okay, where you
This
1
is
minute.
accuracy for letters.
Just go to the 2 hour and 18-minute mark. I just want y'all to see before we even go into this. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to listen to this. Yeah, 2 hour and 19-minute mark. You have to slide it all the way. Take your cursor and slide it all the way over. Keep sliding it. Yep, keep going.
2:19.
Yeah, 2 hour and 19-minute mark. Yep.
Okay, that's damn. As soon as I moved it.
2:18. Yeah, you just going. 2 hour and 18-minute mark. You know, just push it. Yeah, start right there. Start right there.
It's not literal. It's not a beam. Can you do that?
Start right there.
Well, first of all, no one made that argument. But here, this
Okay,
is what
thank
you're
you.
doing.
Let's go.
This
You never
actually
made-
just
let's
establishes
go.
theological
You never made
transformation
it. I'm
into
going to the
divine
next one.
kingship.
All right,
That's it.
Judges, I'm trying to go to the next one.
He's not letting me answer anything, but okay.
I'm not okay. So can you show me where John Osmond said, your source that you said you brought up, that the king is not Neteru or even become Neteru? Can you show me that? Just quote it right now.
Never made that claim. I sold my quote from John
Okay,
Osmond.
thank you. Thank you.
Never made
All
that
right, thank
claim.
you. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, thank you. What is your definition of a Neteru?
What is my definition of a netter? It's basically the Egyptian term, conventional to translate into a deity or divine being. I don't dispute that. What I dispute is your assumption that the lexical category
Okay, thank you. That's good enough.
establishes a
That's good
single
enough.
ontology
That's good
for
enough.
every netter.
That's good enough.
And
That's
what
okay.
you
Thank
still
you.
have to
Thank
prove.
you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So that's wrong definition. That's wrong answer. I want to know, do you know what the job of a netter is? What is it?
Right there.
I already pointed out the job of the netter. You should have seen that in my
Say it
first
again.
and
It's a
second
question
round.
and answer. Do it again.
Well, the king,
Do it
the
again.
king actually. Who are you yelling at?
Do it again.
So again,
DMG, time out. He's trying to burn my time. Stop the clock. And this is my last time out.
he's
Stop the clock.
not letting me answer the question.
Stop the clock.
All right, this is Mandinka Molly. Last time out. Mandinka, listen. Stop trying to get the man frustrated by being unnecessarily antagonistic, bro. Ask your question and let him answer the question.
And how can
Time
you do that
starts when
for?
you ask your next question. Hey, Ruben, when he say move on, you gotta move on, bro. It's his time.
There you go. There you go. So me telling him to be quiet is not antagonizing. He needed to be quiet when I tell him to be quiet, like I did. Then the next question, sir. Show me what what scholar you got that says that the king wasn't Netter. Any of these scholars that you brought up, quote him right now.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to tell y'all that.
That's a straw man. I never argued against that.
Okay, that's okay. All right, you want to answer? That's great. Cool.
And I said that at the beginning of the
Did you
debate.
prove?
I said you was
Okay,
no
it's
straw
cool.
man.
It's cool. Did you prove? I know, whatever. Did you prove in this debate that the king is not Netter?
I proved that there were Neteru, and they are not literal beings.
Okay, go back.
Did you prove in this debate? Did you prove in this debate?
Keep going back to about an hour and let's see, 40 minutes. Go back to that, about right up in that area. Hour and 40 minutes. Let's see.
Okay, hold on. I'm near it.
You see my second round once my PowerPoint is coming up. Hold up. Yeah. Let me look at this.
I think that's 39. Hour and 39.
Yes. Go back. Okay, just keep going back.
That's 40.
Okay, keep going back. Yeah, keep going back.
Go back further.
Yeah, because you went after me. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going to where I start. Keep going back.
Yeah, you got to let me know when you start because I can't tell.
Okay, with a stop. Keep going back. Not forward, back. Like to start. Like go towards your left. Yeah, keep going.
My left or right?
Oh, okay, over here. Right. Keep going. What you see? When you see me start right up in here, but bam, right there. Start right there. Start right there. Now watch this, y'all.
Okay, now I'm hearing a lot of echo, but I'm gonna play it.
Logical error
Yeah, but
of reversing the category. A human ruler can enter a divine classification
That's
without
not it.
every member of that class.
no, that's his presentation. I'm gonna show you mine second round. He go after me. All right, stop right there for a second. Stop right there. You see what you got on the screen there? Now look here, y'all. He has divine being right here. You see that falcon right there? Y'all put the arrow on that apostle. The divine being is right here in his glyphs that he put up here. You see the falcon
Right here.
there? Yeah, it says divine being. And then the next one is the seated man on the throne. It says human being. So he didn't know what a Neteru was? You put it up there. All right, I keep now. Y'all see that, right? Okay, keep going to where I start. Keep going back, Apostle. Yep, up in there. Yep, right there.
Right here.
Yep. Yeah, y'all see that?
Is
What's
this
that
you?
right there, Pop? That's his.
Okay, where you at? I'm trying to get to you.
Okay, you got to keep going back. Okay, keep going back. Keep going. I think that's his first round. So you got it's in an hour and 36-minute mark. I'm sorry, but if you
This is 34. This is 34 mark.
Okay, go back to the right. No, that's my first round. Go back towards it.
Give me a number.
He's going forward. An hour and 36, Apostle. You're going forward, not back. An hour and 36.
Go back up. You had it right there when I was keep going.
Yeah, I had it there, but you told me to move it back.
No, that's my
This is hour 35.
Yeah, keep going.
36.
Right. Okay, keep going.
38.
Keep going. Yeah, this almost okay. Keep
40.
going.
Right there, yeah.
No, that's still his round. Okay, right here, right up in here, right. Yeah, okay, go back. That's my round. Stop. You're going too fast.
38.
Fast, Penny.
136, Apostle.
Okay, see. That's 136.
No.
That's 136.
Okay, I'm gonna look on the video and tell you something. Hold on. If you see a white, okay, go. Okay, go back. Yep.
That's 134.
This is his second round. That's not before that. Now keep going back.
130. 124.
Go right there. 124. See what that is. That's him. I need to go to. Yeah, right. Yep. Okay, go back. A little bit more. That's my round right there. Go
122. 123.
Go back. Yep. Keep going. Yep. Keep going back. That's my stuff. So keep going. Yep. Okay. Keep going. Almost there. Right there. Stop that right there. 121. Let's start there.
That's 112.
No, 120.
That's 114.
Okay.
That's 111.
Right there. Start there.
All right, start there.
Let me look because you had it.
As divine does not prove that every
That's him.
divine entity was therefore reality.
Yeah. Hold up for a
God,
second. I gotta
the
stop.
human part of that image indicates that no ordinary.
I stopped it.
Yeah, but that's a bit.
But see, Jay, I can't, only thing I can do is follow your direction.
I do not deny divine kingship. Look at that on the screen. I do not deny divine kingship.
Right.
That is going right along with what JJ said. Kings are humans, and he's not denying divine. It don't matter whether you doing anything with divine or human. It doesn't matter. The title is not that. Did they believe that they were literal beings? Whether human or divine does not matter. Get that in y'all's head and make sure y'all keep on regurgitating it, because like I said, that's the whole point. That's how he lost, and then they changed it around to say JD didn't talk about the divine. Okay?
Yeah.
So they're lying out here. They're lying.
Yeah, start the 1 hour and 18-minute mark. Let's start there. Start right there. 1 hour and 18-minute mark.
All right, let me get this off. 1 hour,
What's that, right?
18 minutes.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, we are looking for new debaters,
Neteru,
in particular, female debaters. So
Are you
if
coming
you
after him after all?
know any female debaters
That's not right there. Yep.
Okay.
who are looking
look at the title. The title's right there.
to come into a debate league or just come on the channel and compete, send her our way, and we will get her
Neteru B.
either into Worldview Wars Debate League for
So it doesn't
the
matter.
competition proper, or we'll just get on Paradigm Shift TV 3 on full. But either way,
Word salad to try to
Either
cover
way,
up their lie. The silly, and they're trying
we'll
to
get that thing popping. We're waiting for Mandinka Molly
I remember my mic.
to get back in here. We pushing through these technical difficulties, family, but we're gonna make this thing happen by hook or crook. So as soon as he get back in, we'll get his 12-minute second round kicked off.
He had more
And then
problems
we gonna
than you did.
continue
He
on
kept going out.
to
Yeah, but
everybody's favorite part of the
Right.
debate, the chin check
They
session.
said
I
you were
believe this is gonna be a classic one.
I don't remember exactly what they said, but they were saying the reason why it was an echo on you is because you was cheating.
And it looked like we got the mighty Mandinka Molly back. I think he changed shirts on us too or something. Look out. He didn't want to put on a different shirt. He think he's slick. He was acting like his screen was froze so he could change shirts.
Let me get my screen. You know, what's going on? Let me know when you can see my screen.
All right.
Let me know when you see my screen, man.
All right. Give me a second. Let me see. All right. Adding it to the screen. All right. Let me mute up. And the time will start
All right.
when you start talking.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, this guy, I don't know what debate he's in, but you know, I'm just gonna get to it. So, like I say, I'm going to the Irk 4 Museum catalogs, ladies and gentlemen. This is the academic dossier 2026 of what Neteru kingship is. This is all about a kingship. This is about the title of the king. He is the Neteru. Just like Trump is the president. Can't break it down no more simpler than that. They have jobs. They have duties. The consensus of Egyptology at Urkenden, Der 18th dynasty, Amenhotep III, they get the rings and kingship ideology. Let's keep going, man. Like I say, what is the Irk for the consensus method, right? This is the critical edition of royal inscriptions, the 18th dynasty, which he hasn't yet to talk about. Every inscription copied in hieroglyphic with museum number, provenance, and line number. You see the little number right there, ladies and gentlemen? That's what we got. That's how you know you got the source. Egyptologists today use Irk 4 plus museum number, not budge. Example, Tutmos III Annals, Irk 4, 6115, 660 Karnak. Pylon number 6. If it's not Irk plus museum, it's not a citable source. Budge provides no accession, no provenance, no line number. And here go the footnotes underneath, y'all. Let's keep going, man, because he ain't even dealing with the topic. You know what I'm saying? Then he talk about he went to the Met Museum. I'm going to the Met Museum, the British Museum, the Cairo Museum. This is the online catalog that now links directly to Irk 4 search. See? They list, like I say, accession number, material provenance, text, throne name, translation, etc. Let's keep going. My time is limited. So we're going to skip past this, and we're going to get into the full tutelary rights, as always preceded by Neteru. This is an object of statues, and stellations, and plaques. It's on temple walls. The throne name identifying the king as the Neteru, preceded with Neteru. This is a formula. Neteru, Neb, Awi, Neteru. Example, Luxury Museum. Amenhotep base. Neteru Tai Nabriti. That's a plaque at Mech Museum. Let's keep going. See, y'all can see right here. This is what it means. The beneficent God, the Lord of the two Nans. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what this guy's talking about. So he don't even know nothing about kingship incarnation, because therefore the Neter is title of office. See that right there, y'all? Here go the sources right here. The Papyrus of Abbott. Look it up. The God, the king sent to me. Therefore, the Neter is a title of office. When you become king, you become Neter. Like I said earlier, like president, the title of person. The office has jurisdiction, ma'at, Hebrew unconsciousness, justice, consciousness, offerings, building, commanding the army. This is nothing but another title for a president. It's a president. Trump is a president. Amenhotep is a Neter. He has a jurisdiction and duties to do. A principal cannot receive oxen, cannot judge cases. In Papyrus Abbott, cannot issue a decree. The Neter ordered the new king's letter, Pa Neter, the king. That was said by itself. Let's keep going, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what you got in the ring with me for. But we're finna keep going. I'm finna go through the dynasty. Amos the first, right? The Neter never, right there, y'all. This is his position as Neter, right? So my opponent says Neter is just a cosmic principle. Prove how a principle excels the Hyksos, wills coppers, received auction offerings, has plural Neteru ancestors incarnate in the king's list. If principle, if it's just a principle, then you show in the papyrus, Y1 papyrus, the role determinative. He cannot. It's to A40, it's a seated God. He gonna talk about that ain't important determinative. I mean, are you serious? That don't describe ontology. Are you serious? A40 seated with a beard. Shows museum number where Neter equal principle with Y1. You got to show me that, and you can't. None exists. Until then, Amhos is the Neter by title and coat. He's the first. So let's keep going to the next one. But this is some of the things he did, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, he reunited Egypt in the second intermediate period. But you know, some of the things that he did, ladies and gentlemen, an offering which the king gives to the Ka of the benevolent God, giving life. His pyramid at Abydos has offering formula as God. Man, you ain't ready for me. Let's go to Amenhotep the first. That was Amos. You supposed to be in the 18th dynasty. But now, this guy, the burden shift's going to be on you because the principle doesn't become oracle. This guy does. Look. Son of Amos completed Theban reunification, built Karnak 18 pylon foundation. Deified after death becomes oracle of Deir El Medina for 400 years. The workers in the Villa Stele, look at it. They got a number right there, BME 47222, shows him seated, God, with the offering table. They go to 429 and lines to 31. List of offerings, 1,000 bread and beer. Then his coat statue walked in procession, judging disputes, not honorific. His coat statue ran around judging disputes. This is what they got, the juridical God, ladies and gentlemen. So the principle doesn't become an oracle. He hears prayers for workmen. He had village coats 400 years after death and rendered verdicts. This is what a Neter do. He don't know the definition. The only way y'all even got him in the ring with me. So show text where abstract principles Neter with Y1 determinative judges. You can't. You just up here mumbling. The principle decided the donkey belongs to Moses. And look, you cannot show Earth 4:29 where the Neter receives 1,000 loaves. Does a principle eat? Museum number BME 722 determinative is an A40 God, not a Y1 abstract. Look, come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. Look at this. Tutmosis first. Look at that. Principles doesn't campaign 600 kilometers into Nubia, erect 25 obelisks, weighing 143 tons. This is what this guy did. This is his position as Neter. The great is the soul of Re, the beneficent God, the great God, conquered Nubia in the third cataract, erected a pair of pink granite obsoletes and Karnak standing the annals. Take go to source, URK 14, 59, 68. His Ka received the purification as God incarnate. Why would they do that for just a principle? The ritual of Amenhotep. You know nothing about this, bro. You just up here. Look at this, y'all. Like I say, subject is Neter Nefer. Does principle strike? Does the principle strike anybody, y'all? Come on, man. Let's keep going. A second. We're going to the 18th dynasty, which you have yet to address or yet to even chat on this argument. Principle doesn't suppress revolts. Or leave Aswan inscription, Nefer, burnt Kush.
My principal used to
This show museum objects where Neter with Y1 determinative leads an army and takes captives. Show plural Neteru as so I want you to show plural Neteru as principle receiving offerings in the earth for 138, and you can't. You will find an A40 determinative God every time. Told you I was gonna beat you up. Look, let me go down to the bottom here, man. Let me show you something. See this is right here? Nefer, the throne name, legal title of office, like His Majesty King Charles III. When you say the Neter, the New Kingdom letters, you mean the king. The papyrus abbot kills you. The Neter ordered. Where the principal order anything, sir? You up here talking about, well, there was other Neters. You up here agreeing with me in your dang on round that you went. That's what you said. No, all of them ain't just humans. Some of them is animals. But bro, we talking about the ones that's living beings, persons on earth, kings doing duties. I told you didn't know what a Neter was. Look at this, y'all. In the New Kingdom letters, you mean the King Papyrus Abbot, the Neter ordered. That's the Papyrus 2 in taxation. Filled up Neter, responsibility, uphold Ma'at, judge, build, receive offerings, become Osiris after death. Principals cannot do that, sir. Therefore, the king is Neter by being the office holder. See, look at this, y'all. Here go the determinants right here. Here's right here. Let me blow it up for you. So you can see. Right here. There it is. Determinant test. A40 is a seated God with beard. Y1 is a papyrus roll which equal abstract. Never attested for a king. 100% of the 18 dynasty king Neter examples equal A40 God. 0% equal 1 abstract. That's written in 2009. If opponent claim cosmic principle, I want to demand you to show Y1 determinative in Earth 4 in the royal Neter. He cannot, because consensus stands. King is Neter. Let's keep going. This is the butt whooping that you needed. And you're gonna learn. Get up here with this nonsense. You all over the place. You agreeing with me and you ain't. Then you agreeing with me and you ain't. Let's keep going to the other kings of the 18th dynasty that he has not yet addressed, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep going. Huh? Where we at? Name one king you didn't talked about in this whole demonstration. Let's go to the one that's deified on earth, y'all. Here go one right here. Look at this. But Nephilim God, Lord of the two lands, the bull God, the greatest conqueror of annals of Earth 4-615-616, right? So the principle doesn't fight 17 campaigns at Megiddo or list 350 times with 1,920 cattle booty. That's an exchange of war. Does a cosmic principle besiege 7 months?
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Camp, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Show me a principle pitching camp with Y1 determinative.
Okay, shout out to Water Blue, my nephew Ezekiel. Go ahead, man. JJ.
Oh, my fault, I was on mute. So now I'm talking about the ones that were deified on earth.
You there, Lynn? Lynn had dropped off. I think both of y'all there now.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Lynn, you there?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they trying to put the burden that I had to, like I say, a Neter. I showed y'all the determinant. 100% of the 18 king dynasties are always represented by the seated God with the Neter as a Neter, right? That's what I showed, right? And then what I'm saying is, I don't care if it was just a half a person. I show a Neter is a being. I don't have to go through the whole list. And then when I show you,
and the people believed in him, enough to, believe in deification, and even in some cases in the early first dynasty and second dynasty, where they was believing enough to where they would go to death for these people. They believed that they were, so.
Yep, all the same argument. So, they had an afterlife. They believed that in the early dynasties, the king was, when he died, they went with him because he was the god back then. They switched it up and they went to this Osiris type of dogma, and now even Osiris would get judged, But the king is Neter. But I'm saying the king is Neter. I showed you the coronation. I showed you. I'm giving you museum citation. This dude gonna go up here and tell me he went to the Met Museum. No, you did not.
You even gave you just in this right here. You even said the Luxury Museum.
I said Fort Cairo Museum, Luxury Museum.
That's what I'm saying. You gave those four, and then I said, well, I was getting ready to type it, but then you said it in the video. You said it in the Luxury Museum, and then I said, well, there's another one.
Mm-hmm. All right, Apostle, let's keep going. They said that Waterloo said we sound good. Let's keep
Start it back up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So can I say this real quick, JJ?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got whipped by my principal at Frederick Douglass Elementary, so you're lying.
He gonna try to act like determinants ain't important. Let me show y'all something real quick. Hold up. Hey, stop my time real quick. Can you stop my time? Stop my time. Stop my time.
Time is stopped at 1 minute 41 seconds. At 1 minute 41 seconds.
Yeah. He trying to act like determinants ain't important, y'all. Okay, watch this. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, man, you ain't even on. Okay, let me be quiet while I'm pulling it up. All right. Okay. Let's go right here. You just up here making stuff up. Look at this, y'all. Let me know when I can go. Let me know when I can go. One of his claims.
Time starts.
The whole round. Let me blow it up a little bit. Okay.
Time starts.
Yeah. Look at this, y'all. He said determinants don't settle ontology, a source-based debunk of legal grammar claim. Claim under review. Egyptian determinants are ontological tags with legal standings. And he gonna try to throw that out the window to prove his goddamn pseudo case. Court mutilate, treasure feed, and chisel erase based on them. Irk 4. Remember I told you the sources I'm using allegedly prove a split between divine throne name and human birth name. Conclusion: false determinants are unpronounced Semitic classifiers, flexible content dependent, and often metaphorical modern etology. What Gardner actually says and doesn't say. Gardner defines determinants as ending soundless sense signs whose primary function appears to determine the meaning of foregoing sound signs and to define the meaning in a general way. Now, if we can't do that, sir, how are we going to understand what the heck we talking about? You done got up here and lied again. Just like somebody else lying, I didn't catch you. Don't you ever get in the ring with me, this nonsense, especially saying this. So like I say, ladies and gentlemen, this guy hasn't debunked my case. He hasn't proved that the Neteru is not a king, is not a position. I showed you the coronation. I showed you his duties. I showed you how he takes care of the statue. And what has Harut consciousness came up here with? Nothing but his lip. That's it. We're supposed to believe him. And then his own source, Osman, is on my side. I showed that in the beginning. You have not a leg to stand on getting in the ring with me. And anybody, I want the judge to recognize that he did not tear down this case, proving that he was actually agreeing with me. Some of the stuff he was saying. That's what he was saying.
That is time. That is time. Hey, Room Conscious. I am resetting the clock at 12 minutes.
You want me to let it keep running?
For your second round. Powerful second round by the mighty Mandinka Mali. Let me know when you're ready to share your screen.
Do you want to see his round, or do you want me to go to the chin?
Yeah, I saw his round, man. I don't. Okay. You know, I saw it.
Okay.
Go to the championship.
No. Go to the question and answer part where I'm asking the question. You're gonna see him agreeing with me to the whole question and answer round. So just speed it up a little bit. We're gonna pass this second round. Go towards the end and keep going. All right, so stop right there. You're too far. Oh, go back. Stop right there. Right there. Okay, what is that?
4:22.
Yeah, start right there. That's what he's questioning. You got to go to where the time start over at 15 minutes. Yeah, keep going. It's 4 minutes.
Okay, hold on.
All right, start right there. You start right there. Go right there.
I'm trying to get rid of this. Trying to get rid of that. What happened to my screen?
It's up.
Yeah, but it's not looking right.
Yeah.
Let me get over here and find out what's going on here. Okay, that. But let me see. StreamYard. Where I'm at.
Yes, we say send feedback. You got it's an X up there. You might have an X up.
Where it say that at?
There you go. Yeah.
Right here?
Get it. Yep. All right, now we go back to where you can move the time, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me go back up here. Let me go back down here. And you want to go to 422?
Yeah, that's fine. That's part, yeah.
Now, was that 222 or 422? What was that?
I always want you to start where, see, he asked me question first for 15 minutes. And then
Right, I know.
15
Yeah, I just can't look at it and see.
Right, okay, right there. Stop. Yeah, you're going too fast. You move fast. You got to go back forward. Up. Right there. Stop there. Start there. Start right there.
Right here?
Let's see if that's his time. Yeah, in his time or mine. Let's see. All right, let it play. Let me hear what it says.
Okay.
Suddenly become human. He was already human.
That's him.
What changed was his ritual, political, and theological identity. That distinction matters. And the metro
question.
You just want to let it run?
Yeah, let it run right there.
Part of the museum tells us that the king possessed a divine, but by no means fully God-like nature. It further tells us that the full worship of living kings as gods occurred only in exceptional circumstances. So even royal divinity itself had nuance. Check this out. Leave the palace for a second. What about Mayat? The Met tells us the Egyptian goddess embodied not only natural phenomena, but abstract concepts, including justice, kingship, protection, and truth. So was Mayat a historical woman who somehow became cosmic order? Was she?
Hold up. All right, pause. Did you pause it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did y'all hear him? Only in exceptional cases. Was my ears playing tricks on me? Did you hear that, Apostle?
That's what I said.
That's right.
Just
Yeah.
About a half an hour ago. That's exactly what I said he said.
Yeah. And now they're regurgitating it over there on the other channel. Trying to build.
No, Jabari said that. Jabari said that back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Jabari said that on one of the videos. It was either the one from 7 years ago or the one from 3 years ago. Jabari said that. So that's why I said when he said only in exceptional times were kings deified. That's, I'm telling you, that just gives JJ you agreeing with JJ right there. Because he only had to have one. It don't matter whether it was divine or human. I'm going to keep saying it again. It don't matter whether it's divine or human. So for y'all to get fooled by that lie being put over top of the lie that they weren't deified at all by Jabari, they weren't literal, and they were his title was "Were the Neteru literal, not real?" That was him in Jabari's title, and Jabari was saying this before, and that's why like I said, he's just regurgitating what Jabari said. Because Jabari said that in the presentation. Oh, well, in special cases. That's what Jabari said. In special cases, they were deified. I said, so then that's where he shows you lost the debate. I think it was the first one. The one I showed yesterday, the first video from 7 years ago. I think it was that one. But, Jabari tried to say the same thing when he got back into a corner. And that's what they do. They cannot admit that they are lying. And you got to be a great liar to remember all the lies you told to keep up with all the lies. And that's all Jabari is. If that's all you all here doing, lying to people, using word salad, trying to sound smart, and confusing the masses. because they won't take the time to look this stuff up, just to look the definition of literal and what it means. Don't know how to go down and check synonyms. They don't want, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to do nothing. They just believe what Jabari believes. They want to please Jabari because Sinetta says so. All right, there you go. But Jabari started that shit, not this weirdo. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, got you.
Oh.
We here, Jay. JJ.
Yeah, but while we waiting on JJ, like I said, man, you know, just use your head. I mean, you know, Jabari started this argument, and these guys are just coming in behind, you know, trying to please Jabari and, you know, regurgitate the argument that him and Reggie had recently. You know, the retainer sacrifice and, you know, were the netters literal or not, okay? Both of those arguments started with JJ and Jabari.
Yeah.
Now, you know, the one from 7 years ago, they're talking about it there. Okay? So, and all this is being said, you know. And then when we show the video from 3 years ago, and JJ comes in asking about literal and not literal, that debate, and asking about the retainer sacrifice debate. So
I think he fell off.
Around in 2026, just figuring it out and don't.
Yeah, Jay, you there?
Old arguments.
All right, yeah. I'm sorry, my phone had died. All right, do we watch? Okay, yeah, start. Did you?
Yeah, I got you. I got you at 0.
Okay, let's get it.
This is at 000, right?
Yeah.
Himself, the charismatic Heru Conscious. I let Heru go over about 8 seconds. I'm gonna give Mandinka Molly the same privilege. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna put it up right now. I'll make it 10 seconds. So did Mandinka freeze? Hold up. What's up, bro? Yeah, Mandinka's screen froze. He just called me and let me know. So we're going to wait for him to get back. And I want to let y'all know that the results show will be this Thursday. We're going to let the judges do what they do, watch this thing 2 or 3 times if they have to. They probably will because of that damn echo and the technical errors with my brother Heru connection. JJ don't want to admit that he probably watching the debate on another screen and didn't know how to mute it. We had all kinds of stuff going on, but we got through it, y'all. These brothers been wanting to have this debate for a long time. We appreciate y'all staying in the trenches with us. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Light Brown in the building. Y'all make sure y'all here to check her out every Wednesday. Step into the light with Light Brown. Shout out and congratulations to my brother Nathaniel Hughes winning his Worldview Wars Debate League debut against my brother Easy Band. Shout out to my man Gideon Israel in the building. He got a debate against Lucifer the Devil. The winner of that debate will be the new Worldview Wars Debate League World Champion. Shout out to that brother. Shout out to my man Super Wavy in the building. Appreciate that, brother. Shout out to King Naga in the building. Been a minute, my G. Appreciate you. Shout out to the undeniable superstar, Mr. Perfect himself, Silky D in the building. Who else we got? Did Apostle stick with us the whole time? Shout out to the elder wherever he at. Shout out to my man, Vincent Mueller, and everybody else in the chat. Salute, salute, salute. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. I'm giving away 10 memberships each month leading up to September. I gave away 5 tonight. I'm gonna be giving away 5 more when we do the results show. We want to get them channel memberships up. Debate Mania #2 is coming up in September. It's going to be another epic 3-night event, and it will be members only. So we want to get them memberships up. If you haven't signed up for the channel membership, it's hella cheap. Sign up. Make sure you're here for Debate Mania #2. Make sure you're here next month for the last argument standing, because it will have repercussions for Debate Mania. We got the champ back in the building, and I gotta apologize, Mandinka, because I didn't do this at the beginning of the show, but I'm gonna do it.
Hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, brother. And whatever you did, it seemed like the echo gone finally. I wish you would have did it like an hour ago.
Okay, there you go. I hear you now. You hear me, DMG?
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear. Did you hear what I said? Whatever you did, the echo gone. I wish you would have did it an hour ago.
Okay, let me go and close it out.
But look, I should have did this at the beginning. But I'm going to do it now. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Before you close out, let me hit this button.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Close us out. Time starts when you start talking.
Yeah, man. We're going to close this out, man. Championship status. You know. King. Is my screen sharing? Okay, yeah, don't even worry about my screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as y'all can see, guy was agreeing with me in the debate.
Hold up, I stopped your time. You want to? I stopped your time.
Yeah.
Just to close it.
No.
You would.
I stopped.
I'm just going to run my mouth.
I stopped your time. If you want to share your screen, we can share your screen.
The green and yes.
Let me reset you. Hold up.
Okay, this is
No, that's okay, man.
you probably here.
But we're sticking to right here on Earth, where I'm showing you king.
JJ, you're trying to.
No, this is my argument, sir.
We're not doing that.
Argument.
We're not doing that.
Yeah,
no, but it's my time to ask the questions.
We are. This ain't your argument.
And that is time.
Your turn. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
It is time. All right.
Let me go back to where you
That's fine right there.
That's fine.
Two of the kings
This is
in
not
the
all your
18th
presentation.
dynasty were deified in life.
minutes
The third and Tutmos the second.
No,
These two kings were actually deified before they died.
No, that's not what I asked.
You got it.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah,
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going.
Pause it, Apostle.
Pause it.
I was gonna say pause and go back. I think that's where he's talking about. But you gotta go to the beginning of this.
Yeah, that's 12 minutes right there.
Yeah, that's what it is. 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Right.
12 minutes.
Stop their time up to 3 times.
Yep. There you go. All right, that's fine right there.
The time will start when Haru Conscious start asking questions, because JJ, Mandinka Mali, was the affirmative. He went first during the round section.
Start right there.
So he opened first. There go the echo, JJ. Mute your mic, bro. God, dog. JJ went first because he was the affirmative. So he opened first and he went first in each round. So now we flipping it. Hey, Rue is going to ask his questions first in the chin check. JJ will go second. And then Hey, Rue will close first. JJ will close last. JJ, with your audio, this is going to be crazy, but we're going to let y'all rock. I'm sure we're going to hear Haru echoing all throughout this thing. Y'all, we tried to fix it, but JJ ain't trying to hear us. Listen, hey, Rue, the time is going to start when you ask your first question. JJ, unmute your mic.
They crapping on you, man.
Well, what happened?
I'm gonna mute my mic when he
All
asks.
All right, let's get this cracking, man.
All right, let's get.
You're not trying to cooperate.
Okay, so JJ,
I
before
heard all them slides.
coordination,
Blame me for everything. I heard all that.
was Tutmos before coordination, was Tutmos III already a human being?
Tutmos III already a human being? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, he asked me, was Tutmos I already a human being? Yes, he was a human being because the king.
Tutmos III.
Tutmos III. Is he in the 18th dynasty?
Okay, so now, so according to your presentation, hold on, according to your presentation, through coordination, the human king becomes horrid.
Okay.
I can't hear.
So yes. I can't hear. Can you
None of your
turn my camera off? Maybe
answers,
you can
JJ.
your answers, JJ. Okay. Can you hear me now?
According to your presentation, through coordination, yes, according to your through coordination, the king becomes Haru and receives the status Neteru, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so then what changed that coordination? His biological nature,
All
or
right,
his
all right,
theological and royal
hold on. I stopped the time. JJ, I'm gonna ask you again. Do you have YouTube open?
Hey, brother, look, I will call in to answer these questions. Look, I will call in.
No, bro. Just do you
I will
have
call
any
in.
other screens open, bro?
Bro, here, nothing is open. I'm not the one that fell off 4 times. He did.
Bro, this been doing this from the beginning. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I've been asking you this since the beginning of the show.
But you're making it
since the beginning of the show.
okay. But you're making it like it's my fault that it's a technical problem. So I will call in.
Bro, I'm talking to you about the echo. You ain't got to bring up nobody.
I'm finna close out everything so I can answer these questions. Everything. Everything's closed out. Now, is that better? Is that better?
Let's try it again.
Okay, I could hear you. I just want to make sure you can hear me.
He can start the whole time over. I don't even care. Start the whole 12 minutes over.
Okay, so first question, JJ. Before coordination, was Tutmos III already a human being?
Okay.
Question and
So this question is, was Tutmos a human being? Yes, all kings were human beings, even during the coronation. Just like
That's fine. We're not going to run down my time, but hold on.
Okay, well then ask
So,
the question.
okay, according to your presentation, through coordination, the king becomes Haru and receives the status Neteru, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so then what changed that coordination? His biological nature or his theological and royal status?
Okay, his biological nature didn't change because he's still a human being.
It's based on the people
His status changed
and how they view it.
according to their doctrine, according to their belief that yes, now he is the great God, the Neteru.
Okay, thank you. So then we can concur that your evidence establishes theological transformation into divine kingship, not that Neter simply denotes an ordinary, literal human individual. Here's another question for you. Does proving that a human king can enter the category Neter logically prove that every member of the category Neter and Neteru originated as human?
Okay. This I never said that every category of Neter was a human. You're making up an argument I never said. I'm focusing on the literal king as being a being and holding a letter position just like a president, a Trump would hold. The king's divinity was a political fact. The state investment, the investigate tomb robberies as sacrilege against the Neteru. You know what the source is?
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, JJ. Do you accept that the Metropolitan Museum of Arts, Department of Egyptian Arts, as a credible Egyptological source? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, do you accept the Metropolitan Museum of Arts?
Okay.
Department of Egyptian Art as a credible source. Okay, good.
Okay, no.
Hold on, it's a simple yes or no. Do you accept it?
Every source that I brought was from the museum. Yes, I do. I named 10 museums in this debate. Yes, I accept it. Do you?
So then let's do this. Listen, the Met describes the king as having a divine, but by no means fully godlike nature. It says living kings were fully worshipped as gods only in exceptional cases. Do you accept that distinction?
Are you coming soon?
I don't know. I can't talk. I'm in the mission. I'm in the middle of something.
Okay.
All right.
I can't hear JJ again.
It's a time back. Two of the kings
I can't hear
deified
JJ.
in life. Two of the kings in the 18th dynasty were deified in life. Amenhotep III and Tutmos II. These two kings were actually deified before they died.
No, that's not what I asked. That's not what I asked you.
That's exactly
that's
what
not
you
the question I asked you. JJ,
okay,
stop.
answer it again then.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you. I said the Met. The Met describes the king as having the.
Go ahead. JJ?
There it is. Oh, yeah, now I turn my TV down. There it is. Two of the kings, y'all hear me say this, were deified on earth as a god before they even died. There's your divine being.
Right. Let me explain this way. This is how I see it. Then listen to me. Listen to this example. I'm a human being. I give my life to Christ. I go through a change, but I'm still a human being. But something about me inwardly has changed to the point outwardly I'm no longer acting or behaving in the same manner. Then I get called to ministry. I get elevated by the community. I'm become a pastor. I'm even elevated even higher, although I'm still a human being. But now I carry the title of a pastor. I carry the emblem, or I'm gonna put it this way: the Holy Shekinah glory comes down on me. Because why? I'm not now looked at as Stan, but I'm Reverend Stan. I'm Pastor Stan. just like Donald Trump, the girl chaser. But now he's president. He's looked at differently. Just like as a pastor, I'm looked at differently. Just as a king, before Tutankhamun father died, he was just Tutankhamun. After his father died, he became king. Pharaoh. A certain amount of aesthesia come with that calling. He's now looked upon as divine, although he's still a human being.
Yeah, but I mean, Apostle, you got to remember this is bloodline. This is about bloodline.
I'm not denying that one way or the other. I'm sure it's bloodline, but not all of it is bloodline, because after King Tut, the one that followed wasn't bloodline.
Right, that took over.
Yeah, he wasn't bloodline. He probably killed Tutankhamun.
Yeah.
He probably, because the dude had a hole in the back of his head. Plus, he was crippled. He wasn't only but 18 or 19. He had a birth defect. He had an abscess inside his damn mouth that had a hole in his jaw that was infected, that was going to kill him anyway. You understand what I'm saying? But he was looked at as divine.
Yeah.
And I don't see why these people don't get this, man.
Right. That's crazy. They don't want to get it. They want to push the narrative. Now, right here, I'm explaining the two kings that were deified on earth and worshiped on earth as divine beings. I showed you how the king becomes Neteru as being the regular human being, Neteru. And then I show you this. Go ahead and let it play out.
Having a divine, but by no means fully God-like nature. And it says living kings were fully worshipped as gods only in exceptional cases. Do you accept that distinction? Yes or no?
It doesn't matter. He just gave it up.
Two of the kings in the 18th dynasty were deified while they were living.
We're gonna move on. He's not answering a simple yes or no question.
All right, well, go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
It's a simple yes or no question, bro.
Yeah, no, it's not simple.
Yes, it is. All I ask you is, do you accept the distinction? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Say it again. Ask the question again.
Oh my gosh, JJ. Slow down, bro, and listen. The Met describes the king as having a divine, but by no means fully God-like nature. And it says that living kings were fully worshipped as gods only in exceptional cases. Do you accept that distinction?
Even if you accept that, JJ, you won the debate.
Yes or no?
Break down the distinction. No, I'm gonna break
yes
down
or
the
no.
I'm not.
Yes or no.
No.
Okay, we're moving on.
I told you 4 times.
This is where I'm about to check you at. Okay, was Mayada Neteru? Was Mayada Neteru?
You're correct.
It was Mayada Neteru. What that got to do with the 18th
Was she a
dynasty?
Neteru? Was Mayada a Neteru?
Yeah, according to them, she was a Neteru. Now what?
Yeah.
Now
okay. So what 18th dynasty archaeological evidence establishes Mayat as a historical woman rather than a divine personification of cosmic order?
Now, you there?
Yeah.
All right, you pause?
Pause, yeah.
All right, now listen. Now, this is what JJ said that Jabari said earlier in the debate. He said Jabari had said it years ago, the same thing. So that's how when they was having their debate, and Jabari lost because he was saying in exceptional cases. So it can't be any cases that they believe this. None.
Right. Either it's none, or you're wrong.
That's right, and you're hearing it right here. You're hearing it right here. Him agreeing with JJ, and this is what makes it so sad with Ryan, whoever the lady was. I'm not sure who she is, but they were both wrong.
Yeah.
See? But like I said, it seemed like a setup to me, just to protect Jabari's argument and keep up with the argument that him and Reggie had, and keep Jabari saying that Jabari's right on his side. Everybody on his side is right, and everybody on Reggie's side is wrong. Because even when in Reggie last night, and Reggie, I'm the one who started the argument. He said, it's my argument. That's what he said. He said, son, it's my argument. No, it's not, Reggie.
Don't.
You're a lie. It's JJ's argument and Jabari's argument. But he's trying to move Reggie into the forefront when he was a comedic freak back in the day. He was right alongside Jabari saying the same stuff. Yep, Reggie was agreeing with Jabari back in the day when I was battling still these arguments, and all of a sudden now you didn't figure. Hey, I commend you if you did figure it out. Now you're on the right page. That's good. I just hope you stay. Better late than never. Better late than never, flunky, Mr. Scholarly. Better late than never. Better finding out in 2026 than never, I guess. But y'all some Johnny come lately regurgitating wannabes. So, like I said, you definitely don't want this smoke. I ain't letting you off the hook, and I don't care how you feel. Say something. Challenge me. Okay? Please. Go ahead, JJ. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start it back up.
Okay, well, guess what? Nobody's talking about Ma'at. We're talking about the kings being
Ma'at is we are talking about Ma'at. We are talking about Ma'at because Ma'at is a Neteru. She's part of the Neteru.
So what?
So now we're going to keep going. Right, we're going to keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Is Shu a Neter?
Yep.
Okay. So is Shu associated with air and separation of the earth and sky?
Yeah.
Okay, so was Shu originally a human man who became atmospheric air?
No.
Okay, so you say no. So then you can see that the Neteru are not literal beings. And the Neteru are not all the Neteru are literal beings. You just spent your whole entire case trying to build that, and I'm about to destruct it.
Are you going to ask
so now here we go. Let me ask this question: is Heka both divine? Is Heka both divine and the concept or power of the Egyptian called Hek?
Now, y'all hold on for a minute. Because Hek is Hekta or Kata, wisdom. And wisdom is divine. But go ahead, man.
Yeah. Now, by me, how do I concede to the debate? How do I concede? I never said the Shu, Net, Tuck, none of them were human beings.
Right.
They're divine beings.
They divine beings.
That's it.
Right. All of them are divine beings. They're divine beings.
What the heck is he talking about? Why is he not on topic with the debate? Why is he going around Robin Hood's barn? What the heck is he talking about?
It's called Funazi.
Right. I mean, bro, you cannot get in front of me with this type of argument, bro. You might get around it with some new people,
right,
but not me.
It's called Funazi.
You can't go nowhere else outside. This is why he didn't show this yesterday when he was on Neteru. That's exactly why he didn't show it. All right, let's keep going. Wait till y'all for to see me really smash his head in the chin check part when I get to ask a question. Go ahead, Elvin.
It's coming.
Is Heka both divine and the concept or power Egyptians called Heka?
Wisdom. Okay. Divine.
Hecka is divine.
So you agree that it's both divine and the concept of power?
Yeah.
Divine.
Okay, so under your definition, is Hecka a historical person or divine power
No.
personified?
Divine power.
And what evidence distinguishes those categories?
Ladies and gentlemen, in this debate, we never talked about Hecka. My debate
We're
is
talking about the Neteru.
king as Neter and a position.
The Neteru are part of the title, sir.
I'm sure. So are you? Well, so what?
Okay, next question. We're gonna get on the Ra.
Yeah.
Is Amen a Netzer?
Amen is a Neter.
Is Ra Netzer?
Yeah.
Okay, is Amen Ra also recognized as a divine entity?
Yeah, they're beings. Yep.
Okay, so if Amen and Ra are two discrete literal beings under your model, what exactly is Amen Ra?
A being.
A being. Come on, bro. Break it down for us.
He's a being.
Amen Ra is the being that they believed in as their Neter God. Now, when you become a king,
There were two things. We're dealing with the fusion. We're dealing with the fusion. We're dealing with the fusion here. Amen Ra, bro. So if Amen and Ra were two discrete literal beings under your model, what exactly is Amen Ra? If they're literal beings, how could two literal beings be together?
Are you going to let me ask?
We're talking about Amen Ra.
I'm going to teach you.
Okay, let's move on. Ra Hora
Judges note this.
Atum. Like, watch this. Now apply that same model to Ra Hor Atum. How many literal beings is that?
Okay.
1, 2, or 3?
All right. So a king will take on
how many literal beings is that? 1, 2, or 3?
How am I supposed to answer? And you keep.
You're not answering my question. You're talking about a king. I'm talking about applying the same model. I'm applying the same model. We're applying the same model to Ra and Akti. Atum. How many literal beings is that? Is that 1, 2, or 3, JJ?
Okay. According to them, these kings were beings, right? These kings were human being neters. According to them, their God is beings. But we're sticking to right here on earth, where I'm showing you a king.
JJ, you're trying to.
No, this is my argument, sir.
Hey, we're not doing
my
that.
Argument.
We're not doing that.
Yeah,
no, but it's my time to ask the question.
We are. This ain't your argument.
And that is time.
Your turn. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Is time. All right, time will reset at 12 minutes.
It's crazy, man.
Time will start when Mandinka Mali asks his first question. As you know, the chin check session can get hot and heavy. And this was probably one.
So none of those questions that he was asking me proved that the Neters were not beings, ladies and gentlemen. For some reason, he proved that the Neters were not beings. You admitted that he's a Neteru. They're divine beings. Those are gods. In your definition, when I asked, right here, I'm gonna show y'all. In the definition, I said, "What is your definition of a Neter?" He said, "A deity and a divine being." Let's let you complain. Let's go. Please take it.
Can I say? Let me say something.
Crazy.
Possible.
Go ahead.
Like I said, it has nothing to do with the debate. Only thing he did was name off a bunch of divine Neters and speak about them. JJ allowed him the decency to tell him before the debate started, when we did a presentation about this, and then he also did it when he was, in the presentation, letting him know that he was just going to stick on earth. So like I said, whether divine or earthly, whether, gods or humans, does not matter. And you naming off a whole bunch of divine Neteru, who they believed in, and they're naming themselves after. Let that sink in. They're naming themselves after these people, yo. So they believed in those gods before they believed that they were a Neter, because the gods existed before human. And Geb is dropping seeds, and he's creating everything.
Yeah.
So everything on earth is literal. And guess what? If Geb is not literal, but what his creation is, then Geb has to be literal, right? The creator of all. That's what I'm asking. Stuff like that. You know, you could bring up all that. We're not talking about Geb and Newt and all them. We are talking about on this, and JJ didn't, he let them know, he was talking about on this earth and how these kings are deified. And I said even some of them probably are deified before they're born. Called Netters before they even born in the stomach. You know, but, you know, they show them in their lifetime, and then they show them being deified in death, especially. Right? And JJ made the difference between the ones who were deified on earth and the ones who were deified after they died, like Amos, you know, okay? And that's showing you that they believe this. That, you know, and these people were, like I said, even back in the day, willing to give up their life, but we're in the 18th dynasty here. You know, so like I said, they're just using word salad. He the only thing he did was name off a bunch of Netters, divine Netters, that all these people named themselves after. Either they're Atum, or they're Ra, or they're Re, or they're, you know what I'm saying, Osiris, or, you know, Asar. Or, they all give themselves these titles. You understand? So, like I said, it doesn't matter divine or literal. They believe that even these pharaohs were Netters, some of them during their lifetime. And that's the only thing JJ's trying to say. But this guy is going around Robin Hood's barn and not sticking to the topic. All right, go ahead.
Easy is because of that damn
King is going to have that Neter on their cartridge. Neter method. Every dynasty. After they start doing the retainer sacrifices, that's when they start doing these. Every king. Okay, what dynasty? After the first dynasty, that's what they did. All the way to the Ptolemies. Let's keep going.
Well, no, you gave a good point. The Catholic Church, Apostle said that yesterday. Apostle said the Catholic Church, because they deify the Pope. Yeah. He is, you know, the voice of God on earth. He's the direct connection to God on earth. He is God on earth, the vicar of Christ. You know, it's like I said, he's like the word of God, the word of Christ on the earth, or the word of God on earth. You know, all that. They like the Apostle made that point yesterday.
Yeah, he's God on earth.
Yeah. So they still doing it, JJ.
Yeah.
To this day, brother, even the kings of England, you know, they did it. The Greeks did it. You know what I'm saying? All these fallen empires have done it. You know what I'm saying?
If anybody understand Egyptology, them damn Catholics do. They got that thing to them right down pat, because they imitate it in every aspect of life. They imitate it to this very day.
And they mock Christ.
Right.
You know, like some Islamic groups and some Israelite groups. But, you know, like I said, you know, that's just what they do. They call themselves Christians, though. The Catholics do. They call themselves Christians. They mock Christ. And put Mary over top of Christ.
They are the ultimate Christian, man. The universal church. There is no church recognized outside of Catholicism.
Which come first, though?
What you mean, which came first?
The word.
The word, yeah.
Okay, and they didn't start dealing with it. The first they was killing the Christians.
Well,
and
that's for sure.
Didn't come around till 300 AD, so they didn't write nothing. They didn't start nothing, and the only thing he did was change the Bible. And just like Marcion did in 100, like around 100 and something BCE,
right.
I mean AD, around 100 AD, he put the books in there that he wanted to put in there in his book. All right. So just like I said, that all started way before. And all those councils, when you say the council of Nicaea, the council started the Council of Jerusalem, where Paul and Barnabas was given the right hand of fellowship to go out and preach to the Gentiles, and they're going to keep on preaching to the circumcised, meaning the believer of the law of Moses. Okay, so just like I said, they ain't nothing but a bunch of flunkies, and they don't come around to after Constantine allowed allowed Christian to be the nation's religion in 300 AD.
Yeah. Council Nicaea was in 325.
Okay, see, see, I said 300. I should say in the 300s.
Yeah, I'm gonna start this up, man.
All right, thanks.
My wife already calling me to bed, man. You know how it is.
Yeah, we'll watch this 12 minutes, then we'll close it out. Yeah. We'll watch this, Joe.
But they powered through it. It was hard to listen to, but we got through it. Listen, Mandinka Mali is about to chin check Heru Conscious. Heru Conscious just checked his chin. Time to start when Mandinka Mali started asking questions.
Okay. Is there any? Can you prove in this debate that you proved that the king was not a literal neter on earth?
That wasn't my position to do. As the negative, what I showed was that the king is absolutely divine. We did not disagree there. But what we disagree is that you're saying that Neter and Neteru were literal beings. You said humans, and you did nothing but avoid that. So
stop. All right, stop. So once again, my premise when I came on here, I said that the net.
Okay, stop.
That is your job to do. If I'm saying that the neters are beings, and I just said the king is a netter, and then I asked you, did you prove in this debate that the king is not a netter? And then you come back and say that is not your job. Then what the heck are you doing up here? What is he doing here, Apostle?
Maybe he's counting his thumbs.
Right. Come on, man. Come on, bro. What do you mean that's your job? That is your job. Do you know what a negative is?
That was an echo.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go. Apostle. Please take it so we can get up out of here.
Neter was a position. Did I not say that? Yes or no?
Sure, you did. You just didn't cover the nuance.
Okay,
that's
stop.
What I told you.
That's it.
You didn't cover the nuance.
Thank you. So, is there anywhere in the text that you can show that a neter is represented by an abstract determinative with the back? Can you show us that?
I don't know. Yeah.
What do you mean? I actually showed you. I showed you that my argument was determinatives does not establish ontology. So that's I don't know why you keep conflating.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, was there a king in the 18th dynasty that was deified on earth and worshipped on earth as a netter? Yes or no?
Only in special occasions.
Yes or no?
Yeah, it wasn't all the time.
Special occasions with a debate over with. All right, so when you say
no,
okay, be quiet.
No, because we just read that from the Metropolitan.
Time out.
We just read that from the Metropolitan.
Stop the clock, DMG. Stop it. Stop the clock.
So now you agree with the Metropolitan. Now you don't agree.
Stop the clock, bro. I wasted 5 seconds. So, like once again, so DMG, stop the clock. So because you're not answering, I'm gonna ask you one more time, sir. Name two deities. Name two kings in the 18th dynasty.
JJ, when you stop the clock, you trying to get clarity, or what you stopping the clock for?
Because he kept talking when I told him to be quiet. So I want to get him back on focus and not burning my time.
Okay, so you're trying to
be quiet. Shut your mouth.
Not burning your time.
Now,
so that's Mandinka.
Respect.
Hold on, y'all.
Show some respect.
That's Mandinka Mali first time out. Time starts when he asks his next question.
All right. So, were there two kings in the 18th dynasty, Amenhotep III and Tutmosis II, were they deified and worshiped on earth as Neter in this 18th dynasty that we're talking about? Yes or no? It's a simple yes or no.
They were in exceptional cases they were worshipped.
Yes or no, sir?
I just answered you.
Now,
In
I want a yes or
exceptional
no.
cases, not at all times, bro.
Yes or no? That's all you got to do.
I just answered you.
Yes or no? I didn't hear you. What is it?
It's not a yes or no question.
Yes or no?
We just looked at the source.
So, okay, all right. You want to burn my time? That's
And
okay.
you
It's
agreed.
okay. It's okay.
And
So
you
the
agreed.
exceptional times, were they looked at as Neterers on earth? Yes or no?
Exceptional times, yes.
Thank you.
So
Not at all
were
times,
they
bro.
literal? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so was this king a human being? Was he a being? Yes or no?
The king
Yes or
is
no?
a human being. The king is a human being.
Okay, now he was a human being, right? Okay, stop there. Did he literally live on earth? Yes or no?
Of course.
Yes
Where
or
else you
no?
gonna live, JJ?
Okay, okay, that's cool. Now, was he a deified king on earth? This being? Yes or no?
Wait, say that
Yes or
again.
no?
Was he a deified king or what?
Was he deified on
What did
earth? Yes or no? Amenhotep III in the 18th dynasty.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was
Was he a Neter?
deified on earth.
Was he a Neter? Was he a literal being?
What?
Was he a literal person? A being?
Yes, he's a person, bro. Of
Yes or
course
no?
he's a person.
Okay, there you go. You conceded. Okay, all right. So he was a Neter, right?
Conceded. God damn. Why you don't?
Yes, that's only
Was he the
covering
Neter?
one part of this, bro.
There you go.
I don't know why you're
What
avoiding
is the
the
purpose?
rest. I'm not going to
What is? Be
You're
quiet.
avoiding the
You're
rest,
He
man.
having a nervous breakdown.
No,
Listen,
you're having a nervous
What was the
breakdown.
purpose? What was the purpose? Be quiet. What was the purpose of the coronation? What was the purpose of the coronation?
We to make the king
What?
to make the king divine.
Divine what? As what? Was he divine before that?
No, and that's why I asked you.
Was he
that's why I
divine?
asked you the question I
No.
did.
All right, stop. That's all I need from you. That's all I need from you. Can you show me in any pyramid text where they say that the king was just the Neter was just a principle and not the king? What text?
JJ, the pyramid texts are the old kingdom. It has nothing to do with the 18th dynasty.
Okay, so all right, so their worship doesn't have nothing to do. The 18th dynasty didn't mimic the other dynasties.
Apostle.
As the
18th
Neter, as
dynasty,
the king being the Neter?
We're
Is that
not
what you're saying?
discussing.
Is that what you're saying?
We're not discussing the old
No.
kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, y'all see how he's playing word games? Because earlier in this presentation, when he was talking, he said, define what a Neter is. What did he say? A divine being.
Right.
Okay? And now he's acting like he don't even understand his own definition of the word Neter
Right.
when he gave it, as he's talking to JJ right now.
Right.
Easy work. Avery comes says you a joke.
Yep.
You define a Neter as a divine being, and now you don't understand what JJ's talking about. He said, was he considered divine on earth? Yes, he was. So you're saying that he was considered a Neter, because a Neter to you is a divine being, fool. Exactly. See how easy that is? Next.
I couldn't have broke it down no easier than that, but it didn't get through Yara. Because Yara was presented as a plan to do what he had to do.
Yeah.
Bro. Anybody recognizing this? Anybody with common sense? So yeah, let's finish that so you can get to your
Yeah. I gotta get to her.
Not discussing.
So you don't
the
tell
old
me what we're
kingdom.
discussing. Answer this question. Leave it
No,
alone.
we're dealing with
Okay.
the resolution.
Okay, no
We're dealing with the
Okay,
18th dynasty.
listen,
Why are you going way back to the old
listen.
kingdom?
All right, let's go to the Papyrus of Abbott. Okay, so why did they cut off noses and noses and ears in the 18th dynasty if he disrespected the Neteru? Huh? Why? If
He was the king.
Huh?
He was the king.
Oh, was he the Neteru? Was he the Neteru? Yes or no?
Or king. It didn't matter.
There you go. This debate over judges. All right, stop. It's okay.
You're not
Be
going to
quiet.
do anything. But you're still
Be
not.
quiet.
You're
No,
still
that's
not
enough.
dealing with
He
the whole
doesn't- Hey,
resolution.
be quiet.
So
He's
judges,
not
I
being
hope y'all
quiet.
watching
Be
this
quiet.
because these guys
Be
don't
quiet,
know
bro.
Neteru at all.
Bro, be quiet. So you gonna burn my time? You looking bad in front of the
You
judge.
did the same thing you did.
So a determinative. Listen, bro. Shut it up, please. Zip your lip. I didn't.
You shut it up.
determinative
You gonna talk to me
always
with some
a
respect.
seated God. You don't get none. A determinative is always
But
a
then,
seated
look,
God,
you,
right?
listen, you gonna
Because
talk to me with some
listen.
respect. You gonna talk to me with some
So
respect.
no, you finna break down. A determinative is
No,
what?
I'm not.
A seated God because he is concrete. Show me where a Neteru is an abstract with the proper symbol. Can you do me that? What dictionary?
Well, I'm gonna show you. what Neteru is actually an abstract. I already gave you an example.
Where?
Where I
I'm talking about the
talked
king.
about where I talked
I said the
about
king.
Shu,
I said the king.
where I talked about Mayat,
I said the king,
where I
sir.
talked about Tefnut.
Okay,
No,
time out.
these are Neteru.
Time out.
These are Neteru.
Time out. All right, we're not gonna do this because you're getting slaughtered. All right, so we got to slow him down. He don't have no respect for the club. It's not your turn, bro.
Just
Be
running
quiet.
from the Neteru, bro.
Be quiet. I got more questions for you, sir.
Man, listen,
Okay.
we're not gonna stop no time. Man,
So
just so you can
where,
talk shit, man.
bro? Be quiet.
All right, listen.
Can you hear me, y'all?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, return. All right. So he claims that he showed a Neteru as represented as an abstract. He said, I showed Shu, I showed you Nut. But when they talk about Shu and Nut, you know what determinative they're going to use? They're going to either use a flagpole or they're going to use a seated God. So you sat there and lied, bro.
Right.
You did not show that. Uh-oh. Pops, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, he did not show it. Right.
Right. He's trying to act like he really came up to this debate and proved that the Neterus were not beings. You didn't do that, sir. And like you said, like you did said, yeah, we know how DMG was still letting him Haru talk over me when I'm trying to get back to the question. But I'm the one that's being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Now y'all want to paint the picture of me being disrespectful? Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better than this. Because respect, Haru, is when if you're asking me questions, I'm going to be quiet. You tell me, oh, I'm going to the next question, I'm going to be quiet. You didn't do that. You kept trying to burn my time, bro. You wasn't giving me no respect. You didn't respect the clock. DMG didn't say nothing, but then when I'm asking my questions, DMG accused me of antagonizing this guy. Isn't that part of the interrogation? To break your guy down? To admit the truth? Under the hot seat or interrogation, chin check, or whatever you want to call it. All right, let's go. Presentation.
Listen.
Come on, bro.
It's 5 minutes left on the clock. 5 minutes, 5 seconds. I need Mandinka to ask his questions. I need Haru to answer the questions. Time starts.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So, can you name me one 18th king dynasty? One 18th dynasty king that wasn't a Neteru?
JJ, that
Can you
that
name
is an
me
obsolete
one
question.
18th king
That's
dynasty?
an obsolete question.
Answer yes or no.
I told you that.
What do you mean
I told you
obsolete?
that several times
Was
during
it
my
Neteru,
debate
yes or no?
round. That me and you did not disagree on the king. What we disagree on
Wait,
is
you
that
didn't read
you
one.
are
Okay,
not
that's good enough.
using,
That's good
you're
enough.
not looking
That's
at
good
the
enough.
nuance,
That's
and
good
you're
enough.
not looking
That's
at the
good
Neteru
enough.
at all.
That's good enough. DMG, hey, judges, make sure y'all note that when I say good enough, he's not doing it. Okay?
Well,
So I'm not
he
gonna
did
yell
the
and
same
scream over
thing.
this guy. Be quiet. Now, here's the next question. So, Can you give me? Here, let me get my question right here. Here it is, right here. Hold on. All right. Why do Temple Day books list Neper God's offering to the Neter daily, the opening of the mouth? Why is that?
What exactly are you asking?
Okay, let's go to the next one. All right. Why do you know anything about the Irk 4? Do you know anything about that? The museum citations that I listed. Do you know anything about that?
I do. I absolutely do.
I absolutely do. Okay. All right. So, what does Bell say coronation? Why does Bell say coronation unites human heir with royal call? That results is the Neter Nefer. If you say that the king is not the Neter, why? You want me to ask you again? I ask you again. There is a coronation with the United. There is a coronation. No, I got you. I'm gonna rephrase it. You're not gonna let me answer the question. I'm gonna restate it for the audience. There is a coronation that unites human heir with royal heir that results in the Neter Nefer. The result is the Neter Nefer. Can you show me a text where this is just an abstract concept? It's not literal. It's not a being. Can you do that?
Well, first of all, no one made that argument. But here, this is what you're doing.
Let's go.
This actually just establishes theological transformation.
You never made it. I'm going to the next one.
That's it.
Judges, I'm trying to go to the next one.
He's not letting me answer anything, but okay.
I'm not okay. So can you show me where John Osmond said, your source that you said you brought up, that the king is not Neter or even become Neter? Can you show me that? Just quote it right now.
Never made that claim. I sold my quote from John Osmond.
Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. What is your definition of a Neter?
What is my definition of a Neter? It's basically the Egyptian term conventionally to translate into a deity or divine being. I don't dispute that. What I dispute is your assumption that the lexical category establishes a single ontology for every Neter.
That's good enough.
And that's okay. What you still have to prove.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. So that's wrong definition. That's wrong answer. I want to know, do you know what the job of a Neter is? What is it?
Okay. Now, did y'all just hear that? Or is my ears playing tricks on me?
No.
When I asked him the definition of a Neter, for those who just came late, he said a deity or a divine being. Now, so he knows that these ones are Amun and Ra and Mut and Chef Newt and Ger. So he knows those people thought of those entities as deities or divine beings. So how can you be confused?
Yep.
You did admit it. Did he not, Apostle?
Yeah, he admitted. I told you it's been over. He been admitted it.
Right. But for some reason, Yara couldn't figure that out.
Yeah, he been admitted. He been cashed in.
And
long time ago.
They're humans representing these divine beings and attesting or putting those names on themselves of these divine beings. So they're that on the earth. They are divine beings, which you said was the definition of Neter, bruh. That's what Haru said.
Mm-hmm.
So you said, that were they deified? Were they divine? He said yes. You just lost the debate.
He's been in lawsuit. He's been admitted a long time ago.
Yeah,
let's keep going.
I mean, there's so many times that he's stuck his foot in his mouth.
That's why I just knew. I was like, man, this debate over there.
I already pointed out the job of the Neter. You should have seen that in my first and second round.
Do it again.
Well, the king.
Do it again.
Primary source. He said, man, your primary source is lined up with your premise. But at the end of the day, you give me a 40, and then you give him like a 48 or some shit. I'm like, bro, how is this possible? And then he goes on side and said, well, primary sources are not important. I'm like, okay. Come on. So y'all see the robbery was going on here. This is what I told him. You may have won that battle on that platform, but with this information floating around on different platforms, you didn't win, bro. You didn't win this. You didn't win this battle. You didn't win this battle, bro. You did miserable. You did terrible trying to tear down my argument. You were agreeing with me.
You didn't win the championship. It was given to you.
Yeah. We got 1 minute 24 seconds. Let's get this, y'all. So I can get back here, man.
Yeah, sorry, Mr.
The king actually. Who are you yelling at?
Do it again.
So again,
time out. He's trying to burn my time. Stop the clock. And this is my last time out.
He's not letting me answer the question.
Stop the clock.
All right, this is Mandinka Molly. Last time out. Mandinka, listen. Stop trying to get the man frustrated by being unnecessarily antagonistic, bro. Ask your question and let him answer the question.
That's not
time starts when you ask your next question. Hey, Ruben, when he say move on, you got to move on, bro. It's his time.
There you go. There you go. So me telling him to be quiet is not antagonizing. He needs to be quiet when I tell him to be quiet, like I did. Now the next question, sir. Show me on what scholar you got that says that the king wasn't Neter. Any of these scholars that you brought up, quote him right now.
That's a straw man. I never argued against that.
Okay, that's okay. All right, you want to answer? That's great. Cool.
And I said that at the beginning of the debate.
Did you prove? Okay, it's cool. Did you prove? I know, whatever. Did you prove in this debate that the king is not Neter?
I proved that there were Neteru, and they are not literal beings.
Did you prove in this debate? Did you prove in this debate that the king is not a literal being and a Neter? Yes or no?
Again, I proved the Neteru are not literal beings.
Yes or no, sir?
The argument was
I
never
didn't
about
ask
the
you
king.
that. What source did you use?
The argument was never about the king.
Yes, it is. Is the king a literal being? Yes or no?
I never argued against the king. No, it wasn't.
Oh, he's not.
I never made an argument.
So he's not a
against that
Neter.
point.
So he's not the. Is the Neter a position? Yes or no? You talking about attack?
Who said that?
That is time. That is time. Hey, debates are won and lost in the chin check. Listen, time is about to be reset at 3 minutes for the closeout. Family, we're going to put a poll in the chat. We want to know who y'all think took this great debate.
You say, come on, man. Your words sounded caught up with you.
Yeah.
They caught up with
The
you.
thing is, man, these people, they're not honest and they're not fair-minded. And it's like a schism. You know, they vote among their own, the ones they like. That's how they vote. So.
Yep. Like I said, I'm not worried about that Brewers decision because I have this as documented proof that, you know, bro, you was outclassed in this debate. I mean, you cannot agree with your opponent like that through the whole debate. I can prove, it don't matter what Neter side I prove, whether it was human or divine. I proved the Neters were beings. You admitted that the Neter were beings when I asked you what was your definition. You said a deity or a divine being. That's exactly what's recorded on this tape. So there's no way you can run around the community talking about you beat me when you were agreeing with me through the whole time, bro. So go ahead, just go get your final word, and then I'm gonna say my final word, and then Elder can close out. You know, get your queen, wife, whatsoever. You know.
Yeah, man.
Happy wife and happy life. You know.
Y'all know how it is.
Yeah.
But look here, y'all. I ain't never heard of such. We call it the chin check, right? Hold up, Jason. Oh.
Are you eating? Sound like you're eating.
Oh, my bad.
Sound like this. Are you smacking?
Hey, look. We can't antagonize in the chin check round. What is the purpose of calling it the chin check round if you can't antagonize your opponent to try to win the debate?
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought that's the reason why they called it chin check.
Yeah.
So you can check it.
I've read the rules that you got that you didn't know about when it comes to me on debate. You can't say your sources to the judge. The judge ain't supposed to see. Now here's all my sources that I did in debate. You know, I couldn't go through all of them, but I quoted them. You can go through and check because I'm confident in my material. No, that's a disqualify. They want to disqualify me from my last debate for doing that.
And now you can't antagonize in the chin check round. That's craziness. But yeah, I like to say peace and love to everybody. I think we did another good job. Thank you, Apostles. Thank you, everybody watching. Thank you, everybody who's going to watch. And the only thing I say is I love all of y'all, everybody. You know, my people, I love y'all. But I hate to lie, and it don't matter who the liar is. All right? So y'all keep y'all's head out of your grass, though, and stop lying to my people, and don't allow them to lie to my people. And I love y'all. All right? Peace.
All right. Go ahead, JJ.
Yeah, man. Okay, so, you know, for some of y'all who came in late, go back to the beginning of this tape. We had a lot of real good information that we went over. And, you know, I'm confident in this material that I put out there, you know, and other people that's like-minded, you know, trying to put out the truth. You know, I'm not in this to protect a lie. I'm not in it to make people be my friend. I'm in here to teach the information, whether you like it or not. But see, when they get beat up in information, a lot of these guys, they wanna try to attack my character. Well, if I'm the worst person in the world, how am I? Well, guess what? This worst person in the world, according to y'all, since my character is all flawed and y'all perfect, just whoop your butt in an educational display. This wasn't even close. Oh, that's not my job to prove that the Neterus are not beings. Then what? Well, how you the negative, sir? You can, and they're gonna eat you alive over there on the House of Consciousness. You was getting beat up yesterday by some mid-level debaters, Asai, King J, and Gideon. You'll never be in a championship match, bro. Ever. You will never be in a pay-per-view. Ever. Not with that type of scholarship. And I'm not trying to tear you down, brother, but if you're going to be in the big leagues of debates and debating the so-called heavy hitters, bro, you're going to get beat up every time with that type of strategy. And with that being said, like I said, peace and love to my wife, my queen, my forever Jenny Hayes. Shout out to Sister Kareem and Lions Den. Shout out to Elder Apostle, you know, Black Jesus Minister Ballin' and Crawling, Neo Love. And thank you again, Elder. And, you know, tell your wife we appreciate you for, you know, sharing your time with us.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. Love you. Anytime we get together, man, just call me up. Let me know.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right. Love you, brother. Well, y'all heard it, right? You seen it? So I'm going to drop this on you. And we're going to see if we can get on out of here. Let's end up with here. Okay, just be patient. Be right with you, and we're going to close this out as soon as they catch up. All right.
Shalom, which means peace. The selection of songs you're about to hear are sung in the ancient tongue of Hebrew, Lashawan Kodash, which means the holy tongue. For our forefathers told us in their writings that the things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the books have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language. Kwam lama al yasha Allah, which means to rise, O Israel, and prepare to hear the words of the Most High sung in the ancient tongue of Hebrew. For this is the tongue of the children of Israel. And when you search throughout the scriptures, all the original texts were written in the language of Hebrew and describe our forefathers and the children of Israel. As it says in the Songs of Solomon, Ani Shakur, I am black. As it also says in the book of Revelations, as it describes our Lord and Savior, who is called Jesus Christ, but whose Hebrew name is Yahweh because he is deliverer, to help us in these last days to return back to who we are, the children of Israel. So as you prepare your spirit to partake of the holy tongue of our forefathers, open your heart, your mind, and your soul, and receive these words in the ancient tongue of our forefathers, the tongue Lashawan Wadash, the holy tongue in the language of Hebrew. Shema, which means to listen. Shalom. Hayahawa Hafapalau, the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our
On the phone, man. God, we give you the glory all the time. Allah, nothing without you, Father. Do all things through your Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And we praise Yah. Oh, Yah. Oh, Yah. And we praise Yah. Oh, Yah. Oh, Yah. Why let you fall? All the trials to good of peace. My God, you've been good to me. Yeah, yeah. You had my back, pushed me on. Was you made me strong? At times didn't know what to do. Don't want credit, gratitude. That's all I'm gonna show to you. Victory we have in you. Promises, know they true. Keep your word, know you do. Keep him first, what we do. The Messiah, showed and proved. Come and try, you can bang it with me now. Let's go. Oh yeah, yeah. Kala Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Praise Yah. Oh yeah, keep the glory for. Oh yeah. Think about all the flows where I lay. Sit back, meditate. You got how far I done came. How can I not give him praise? How can I not give back? Give hope to the hope. Open my heart, give charity. Eternal vision, stay focused. Might catch me laughing and joking. Don't do the follow that's bogus. They talk about ancestors. Witchcraft, hocus pocus. We picking up where they left us. Keep your mind open. Special knowledge we carry. Just quote you praise Yah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hallelujah. And we praise Yah. Oh Yah. Oh Yah. I made it this far. We praise Yah. Oh Yah. I sit back meditating. I could not give him the praise. Yah. Oh Yah. Thank you for it. Oh Yah. Oh yeah. So I'm sorry. I give you the praise, sit back, meditate. I be